Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Oop, 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 oop.
Bring it back. It sucks. It sucks. That was in silence. That's how it was. Watermelon. Listen. Hey, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants with Dooley__ noted. And we're here to talk about one of our favorite shows in the entire universe, multiverse, hell, heaven, God, the devil. It is Dragula, season 5, episode 7. And somebody that said they didn't want immunity got exactly what they wanted. I don't need that. I said, all right, here. It's the last time we have to hear that, doll. But I'll tell you what, I enjoyed the floor show for the most part. I would not have gone through with this extermination. And the
You didn't want to get that?
That
I would have did it. I would have did it.
Baby, please. No.
I would have did it.
They said the boxes. I said, oh, okay. So, and then I just saw how everyone was operating, and I felt like Meryl Streep in that one show, a heavy scream would have came from me. But yeah, and then also the Boulay brothers said, these people are too friendly. They need to be a little bit extra. What are we going to do for that? Swantulu, what do you think we should do? So I was here for Tall Kermit, and I wanted to see exactly what we were going to get, and everybody sort of gave everyone's name. Throb Zombie versus
it was
Fantasia.
even.
Yeah, very much that. You know, words. I just have so many things to say. They also talked about JK for about 10 minutes in the beginning of the episode.
10 minutes of the episode.
Wasn't even there. I said, you loud heifer, they got you in the beginning of the 10. The beginning of the 10. You are in, what is that?
At this point, you got to credit JK for the episode.
Had to be. You had to have been.
They got to be in the credits now.
So much so physically, you embodied the first portion of the program. Coco Kane was there, which was amazing because Coco was just here last week with Dolly, in case you have not seen.
And didn't say a word.
Didn't say a word.
Didn't say a word.
And Coco, Coco, you know, I'm not good at surprises, sister. So when you did that to me, I was looking at Dooley like, like I couldn't even speak. And I love how Dolly's like, I'm just here. Don't worry about me. And then gave excellent commentary. Mm-hmm. Come back anytime, you kids. We loved you over here. Okay. It was cute. It was wonderful. We had a good
fantastic
time.
I love talking to them. They're fantastic.
You will see me at DragCon LA. It is a tradition in my household that every year I go until they say no. So I will be in the building. I will not be doing press. I enjoyed last year. Will I be performing as Pisa again? And that's so there you go. So for those of you who may have missed that last time, there may be a second run again. I'm not gonna give nothing away. It's still December. We got till July. Maybe Dooley will come this year. It's in July.
See. Yeah. So I really want to go last year, but I moved and I had to take care of my house first, because that's also why I didn't go see Mother this year, because she dropped in tickets and I was like, girl, like I need furniture. So this upcoming year, I am thinking about it. I kind of want to do a friend trip for my birthday. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. This is me being selfish and the fact that I'm one of 10. So Dooley is a Taurus. That means his birthday is either in April or May. It's late April?
Yeah, the 25th of April.
Okay, because your birthday is before my brother's. That's how I remember. That's why I was like, wait, I have to remind myself. See, if I didn't have siblings, this would be easier for my friends, okay? But I like to libate. So some storage stuff goes out and then I'm reminded through Facebook. I'm like, oh, it's your birthday. I knew all along. Did not. But yeah, we'll figure that out because I'm supposed to be going to Miami in April, possibly with Jeff with the G and my other friend group. Yeah, we're supposed to be going for Troy's birthday because his birthday is also around the same time as yours. So, like, again, we were also looking for people because we're getting this nice house out there. And I haven't gone with them on a trip. Out of the 5-6 years of friendship, I have never gone on a friendship with them. I've gone with Dooley before I've gone with them and Blakisha. And it's like, Matt, you have to go. But they always went on cruises. And it was, YouTube, 5 days at sea. I don't know about this. What's the Wi-Fi plan? $100. That's the bill. I'm not doing this.
It's not fun. You get to go be a hoe on a boat.
I see. That's the problem. If I want to escape, I can't be in the same vicinity because we all know I play rock, paper, scissors, boom. But listen, and drinking at sea, I would have been a mess. My mother's seasickness is starting to come to my body now. I'm not as good as I used to be in situations, so I have to be careful.
It's funny today, y'all. I'm usually remote on Tuesday, but today I had to actually go in. On the way to work this morning, I was thinking I had a good laugh as I was sipping my coffee. I was thinking about you and Lou on the roller coaster sitting in front of me, screaming like a bunch of sissies.
Oh my goodness, that was so much fun.
It was so funny.
No, we were loaded. I'm not gonna lie, we were loaded, edible, this and that, other stuff. People were hitting their vape pens. Baby, we got
there
on
was
that
leaf, oil, treats,
all from the earth. All from the earth. I'm just
gummies,
saying.
Beverages.
We got on that roller coaster, and all you heard was me. Oh my God. Oh, another dip. That was literally, I'm narrating what's happening. Oh my God, it's a helix. We're going down. It's a helix down. It's a small one. Oh yeah.
I'm sitting behind that and I'm just like, this is funny. I'm hollering.
Don't go places with me. I'm stupid. Don't go places with me. I'm really stupid. That one ride that me
and
well, it was not Clinton, but
Lewis.
There we go. When Lou and I got on that one ride where we had to push it forward, and I was like, Lou, can I make this go as crazy as possible? It's like, girl, go nuts. We're just screaming the whole way, the entire ride. Everybody in the theme park has stopped to go, what is happening over here?
What is happening? Homosexual.
Because if I'm going to a theme park, I want to go have fun. I'm not there to be like, oh, we're in a theme park and we're welcome. No, I'm spending money. Move out of my way. That's how I'm operating. Clearly, I'm the guest and let's have fun. We even did laser tag. It was cute.
Y'all got ate up with the laser tag.
I didn't get ate up, but first of all, they had these children running around with us, and that one little boy ran right square into and I said, oh, I was like, oh my God, a big-headed child too, because children with big heads are like wrecking balls. Like when you actually run into them, they might hurt you. It's a serious thing. They're fine. Anywho, let's wrap this up. That we had a little light conversation beforehand. If you didn't know how this goes, it's a live review, so these conversations will be light and friendly, but at the same time we do drag menacingly, but we do not mean anything malicious within the draggings that are possible. It's just our personal opinions on the show. If you don't know, Emroika, they're in the live chat right now. That's one of my moderators here. They also do timestamps, so if you're like, I just want to get to the point, and that's your business, okay, cool. Then go to the comment section and then make sure you tap on that pinned comment. Ooh, that's who I want to talk about. And bam, get where you need to go. Make sure you heart that post too to let Emroika know you saw it and you needed it. God bless you. Hey, my baby. Bonjour, madame. All the way out there in France. We got international Rand Pack out here. Shout out to my babies across the pond. My links are available in the About Me portion of YouTube, where it's Linktree for all my social media spaces, Patreon for reactions, which I already have this episode up and going for $1 a month, more than 400 plus videos, bookable on Cameo, merch at dragqueenmerch.com. Once you get onto my YouTube channel, you'll see my face, you'll see the about, and then click. It'll take you to where you need to go. We're getting this thing organized and clean. Dooley has his Linktree that's also available once you go through those spaces and places to find him, and all his other, God, I hate saying that, but I love it. Spaces and places. It feels like there's a store called that. It should be Spaces and Places.
Spaces and Places.
Where you can get anything.
That's linens and things.
Yeah, but spaces and places to get things for your spaces and places. I'm a marketing genius, RuPaul. Listen, you got to
Look at
have me on the
this.
show. You want some singles to deliver, then you need to bring me on the show. I can't. Also, you see the dollar signs by our names. That's our cash apps. If you want to send a little love our ways, I'm $Matty-Rants. That's $Dooley does it. Also, mine's available in the description for PayPals and Venmos. It's much appreciated, especially since I have to take a ride to the opposite side of town tomorrow via Uber to go get my eyes looked at. And I mean, they're going to go look at the back of my eyes. It's a special visit. Yeah.
I was going to ask, does your insurance makes you get dilated?
So this is going to be, and then here's the funnier part is that I have to then go to another area of town just to go get like the rest of my like medications and stuff. And it's like, I'm going to have to do that after the
You should go there first. You should go there first, friend. You're not going to be able to see me.
I can only imagine me being
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Here.
So I've had Blue Cross and Blue Shield since 2018, but when I originally jumped over, I had to do the same thing. And so it was then like, okay, you got to get them dilated, otherwise we're not going to cover. And I said, work. So I called myself taking a half day to go get my eyes dilated with the expectation that I was going back to work. Friend,
it might be cheaper for me to do it that
way. The phone
too.
was in my face. Like your eye can't, the light, it just don't register. Like I couldn't see nothing.
Technically, the place to get my meds is like far further away than the place to get my eyes looked at. So I should just go there first and take one up to the vision and then go home.
You're gonna have to have some leaf and go lay down. That's all you're gonna be able to do. You're not even gonna be able to watch TV. It's blur.
Because they're like, we really want to see if it's possible you may have glaucoma. And I'm thinking,
glaucoma.
How much? You know how much I intake? Like, do you know how much I know I don't. I know I'm good. Like, that's why I'm like, why are we gonna look at that now? It's part of your insurance. You're supposed to get it done once a year. And I was like, okay, fine. So, and there's things you have
go
to
ahead and cancel whatever you got that day. Have your snacks prepared and go ahead and just cancel it. I promise you.
That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Also, shout out to everybody who's been sending love to Mamo-chan. Y'all know I came out and told y'all his stomatitis, inflamed gums issue. Day 4 of me giving him his medication, he's finally figured out I'm not trying to take his life.
I'm not trying to murder you.
Oh my God, that cat! I have so many battle scars all over me from. What are you doing? Like, what is this in my mouth? I'm like, it's for the good of you. And so he's figured it out. Now we're okay because today it was like I just said, can you? Please hold still. He squeaked, and I'm like, okay, just the other side, squeak. He was like, I said, all right. I gave him his treat. He knew what was up. I said, thank you. Now leave me alone. Oh my God. I have to say thank you. The cat knows. Thank you. I'm like, you are such a good boy. I have to keep in that affirmation, all that, all that good stuff and anything else. Shout out to my pet parents. Shout out to everybody out there. Sending all love, all these hugs. Who I almost forgot to say this because we've had a good start to this and we're also in a really good mood today, aren't we, Dooley? It just feels like it, right?
I'm in a great mood.
Probably because things happened in my favor this week. Disclaimer, this program's for Disclaimer, this program's for entertainment purposes only. Content side intended to malign JK or any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in because Matty and Dooley are talkers and we may be here for a while. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot because that I can pay homage to.
I mean, it's the cube, right?
She gave up. I would have never. We didn't see you finish.
I would have never.
We didn't see you finish. So I don't know what we doing on this good Sunday, Tuesday, excuse me, but I didn't see you finish. I saw someone who looked like a walking, dried up sperm, just literally walk. That's what he said that was a clown. I said, now, girl.
A whole zygote.
I said, girl. It gave me the ghost from the Scooby-Doo movie. Okay, like just the one that was a little tall, I didn't know what he said. I don't know if I'm gonna know this. You did. You did.
Short Donnie Darko.
with one ear. Okay, hold on.
Money.
And here's my question, Dooley. Have you ever been to have you been on a dark ride with like the glow stick lights or the like black light lighting that's all the way through it, or been to a haunted house of the matter? Because that was the category today, is to give two outfits and one that looks different when the light hits it. So I'm asking because Lord knows I have.
I have. I've been growing up. Also, at the roller skating rink, they used to have little spaces and stuff like that for you to like have like, you know, a little skate moment.
The roller skating rink. You're taking me there. Hold on. I'm going to get this poll up. That's what I'm going to do.
Have you been to a skating rink? Yes or no?
Okay. 158 of you in this live right now. Thanks for tuning in. 60, excuse me. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. I'll be honest.
Come on, Northland Skate. Shout out to you. Yes, okay, listen, Northland Skating Rink, you might get clapped up, but you would have a great time before.
I'm asking a silly question, but yes, I want to know before we get this going here, because we're doing a live chat. This is how we operate. Did you miss JK this episode? I want to hear from you. Something like that. I kind of missed JK this episode, and it also is helpful that I got to meet said individual and was like, "Oh, you are cool in person." Oh, damn. Oh, they don't know you, friend. Yeah. I'm sorry. You seem like a hoot. Yeah, I'd be fine. You drank my mimosa, by the way, bitch. Yeah. Hold on. Out the carafe. I should say picture.
I mean,
it was punk. It was very Dragula, but I was like, I paid $40. No, and I was like, I wanted all of it. So low key, I had to go to DW and Baked by Bunny. Shout out to my babies and get their pineapple mimosa. Also, pineapple mimosas are top tier. They're better than the orange. I'm just going to tell you that now. It's super sweet. But yeah, I miss JK's. I do. I kind of did. Good commentary.
We said last week, okay, once JK is gone, who is going to become the next target? And when you don't have nobody to pile on, some of the girls were exposed this episode. It was interesting to watch.
Do I still watch Amberlynn Reed? I love how I meant to click another comment, but this is the one. And
the ankle go click.
It's the fact that your name is the ankle and you're asking about Amberlynn Reed, so that makes it even funnier right now for me, because this is Amber asking her own question, because she does have troll accounts. Do I still watch her? I watch reaction channels about her and Foodie Booty, but I do not watch their channels because I'm not going to give that a view. I like people's commentary on them because I'm like, And I also, this other Twitter user who follows me back, what's up to Kristen? Appreciate those uploads. Because,
Hi, Kristen.
No, but reaction channels? Yes. Like YouTube Underground, all that. Piggy, Apathetic Facts. Hold on, let me see if I get everybody's name now. Garlic Bread, Unicorn Pondu. Shit, I try to get Dooley in there. He was like, I don't want none of this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Not Amber. LOL. I do reactions to her and have watched you for years. Much love. Oh my God. Ankle. Let me find out I watched something that you have posted. Let me go look through my feedback and see if I can post a comment to you. Shout out to you being in Girl World. Good luck. You know they like the dogs. Yeah, good luck to you. Oof, goodness gracious.
Baby, ooh, you would have them documents the next day. I'm taking you for everything.
I have already hit up my lawyer about that in reference to if that ever does happen. Like, what is the ready to go? We've already discussed the game plan. And
y'all don't know this. I'm technically a public servant. You do the wrong thing, baby. You are going to prison.
So, like, imagine Dooley with us as a group about to serve you papers, and you walking past him. He's like, "Oh wait, got you." And I get to look back. It was me. It was me.
I'm not gonna tell y'all where I work, girl, but you say I do the wrong thing, they will come to your home. They will show up. Matt, you better tell them. They will show up.
I try to tell these. I be telling folks, You play stupid games, you win some dumbass prizes. I'm like, be careful, like girls out here. This ain't a game for people. Like I'm telling you, it's
and
also
baby, where
illegal.
I work, they can get your records. They can get your records. So I urge you to not leave me alone. Leave me alone. And it's funny because Matt know where I work, and he know I'm not believing.
That's why I never get worried when people be acting funny, because like the connections, honey, live as long as I've lived on this earth. You're gonna meet some people that gonna be there forever. Tell you that.
I'm the friend. I always know a person. I know a guy. Oh,
and duly know I'm good for. Do you need me to look up something real quick? Hold on. Boom, here you go. 30 minutes. Like whenever I was on Twitter talking about, let me find out the tea, did. I said, I can't tell y'all, but I did. It felt 15 minutes. So I was like, oh, know where it's at. Ankle. I have watched your channel before. I was looking at my feed and I see one of your videos is in my log of, girl, what happened here? Anywho, let's go ahead and get to this today. Love y'all down. Appreciate y'all so much for being here. Again, don't send hate to anybody we're talking about. This is a fun conversation. It's a long one too. So if you want to leave a comment saying, what the fuck? Thank you for the engagement. And I appreciate you. So should we go subscribers only? Because I don't want a Christian conversation like we had last time, you guys. This guy he like logged into 8 different accounts, Dooley. It's like, I kid you not, all with Kansas City Chiefs like pictures and John 3:16. I'm like, you're here to tell me to repent with John 3:16? Oh, okay.
Now, if you're gonna have spam accounts, you should probably make them unrelated, because we go like, that's silly.
I'm like,
you got John the Baptist,
and it's a team that like just got its due. Like, ain't nobody care about them. Like, girl, anywho, I'm like, I live in Texas. Of course we gonna like other. Like, come on now. Like, anywho.
Texans like Texan teams.
Very this right now it's 74% actually. Miss JK 26% says no. Yeah, Dooley, be active.
I did not go vote.
We're supposed to vote. This is why Sheila Jackson Lee's not the mayor out here in Houston, because people didn't go vote, and we were very mad that day. I was mad. Listen, the Boulay brothers have been really doing it with their intros. TBH, I've been enjoying this for the most part. I will say that if you have a phobia of clowns, the beginning of this episode may be tough. The end of it is going to be your worst nightmare. Don't stay for it. Just you might get to the middle and you'll be good to go. Because when you find out that Orgotic was a clown, you'll be like, that it almost will cure your fears of clowns. Okay. But
wait, did he say that?
Yes.
Did I miss that?
Yes, friend, you missed it. I told you I watched this about 4 times today. And I said, that baby said a clown. And Fantasia made the point by saying, well, Orgotic had said that was supposed to be a clown, but that's not a clown because that's what I wore last week. It was a whole moment with the sound effect and all that.
Oh, I missed the clown part. Ooh,
were you staring at Victoria Elizabeth Black's contact lenses sliding into
I was very focused on the comments this week from the Boulets, because I was very curious about who was gonna go where.
Because Victoria's contacts were going wee, and then she blinked and be like, "Ah, we're back! Oh, we're gonna go this way."
I was not even looking at that girl's contact.
I thought she was zooted. To be real with you, I was like, "Oh, sister took an Eddie and she don't know how to act a little bit too heavy for the body weight." But listen, like I said, fun. It's dark rides. For those of you who don't know about dark rides, those are the rides that you go in. It's like a little slow down ride. It's a small world after all. That's a dark ride technically. I've been on some really crazy ones, like the ones that you've seen in Child's Play 3. For those of you who know, that's a dark ride reference for the end of that movie when they were, Charles, stand still. Day, do-way, Dimba, push that little doll right off of that cliff. No, the longest fall ever. Okay, and then he exploded in the industrial size fan. Good stuff.
I don't think that I ever made it to the end of Child's Play 3. I don't.
Why?
I remember him being sent off. I remember him being at the school. I remember, but for the life of me, I can't remember the ending.
So first one was the original mommy, 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 push Aunt Maggie out the
Mm,
window. He didn't awake until like later on, right?
right.
Second one, he goes to school. He's adopted by those weird people. He meets Kyle.
No,
Kyle.
I saw the first two movies, man. I just missed the
Yeah.
third one.
Oh no, I'm just going through it because the girls who are
Oh, okay.
listening may want. This is how we educate.
You
Okay,
said
so
synopsis. You said serious synopsis.
because I was getting
Okay.
afraid that the originals. So then that's when we meet Kyle, who
Last decade on Chucky. Like,
this is technically the 80s through the early 90s moment because they also pumped out Child's. This is also knowledge. They pumped out Child's Play 3 early, like really quickly, and they weren't supposed to. They were trying to like not have it come out, but the studio wanted another one because it was such a cult hit. It was a big hit for Child's Play 2, right? So the third one is when Andy was all grown up. Actually, if we really want to do it, like it's all grown up, but Child's Play, and he's in military school because fuck his drag. Nobody wants that baby no more.
Not with that boy.
Right. He don't know. Kyle's too grown now. She can't take care of him. She's doing her own thing. And so he's ended up in military academy where Chucky comes back to life because at the end of Child's Play 2, when he exploded, a piece of him went into the batter that then turned him back into the doll that then once again when it's a lot. A lightning storm happened, boom, woke him back up, bam, went after Andy, found this little, I forget what the black child's name was. He just talked like this, Charles, the whole book, Charles, ooh, wore me out. He's a good guy, doll. Like, okay, like so you just a little this, okay, got it.
A little bit.
Because Chucky was reborn and he just told that boy versus Andy, he's like, oh, I can go through him, but he wants to get Andy back. And At the end of all of it, Chucky tries to get back into the black boy. Mind you, this is a quote from the movie, I'm going to be a bro.
I mean, at least he didn't drop an R.
Listen, Chucky's always been an ally. Always been an ally now. Always. Okay.
That is true. For a homicidal maniac, he is relatively unproblematic in other social stories.
Shout out to the creator of the Child's Play series. He's also a queer creator as well. So shout out to Don Mancini. But and so Chucky gets pushed off after getting sliced in the face. It was this whole moment, and it's like him falling down. He goes through an industrial fan, explodes. I'm going to finish it up here so we can get into the episode. But for Bride of Chucky, that's how he was in pieces because he blew up in the fan. And when they found his pieces and remains, and she's, I need him back. He pulls up in the bag and she sews them all back together. That's how that happened. So quick run through. That
because I definitely saw Bride of Chucky. Definitely saw Bride of Chucky. So that explains how. Okay.
Can you tell I'm a super fan of the series? Okay.
That little plot hole that was just filled for me.
Like
I'm gonna grab another seltzer and
that's
I'll be right
back. Thank you, Iniki. The boy's name was Tyler. That's right, Tyler. Oh, there we go. Thank you. It's my least favorite Child's Play movie, next to Seed of Chucky, even though Seed of Chucky is so camp. But anywho, we're gonna get to Dragula. I apologize. I got on a Chucky rant. Y'all know how I am. It's Matty-Rants. I got on a Chucky rant. I'm so sorry. I love that series so much. It's so good. Now, where does the series take place? Hackensack, New Jersey. Pew, pew. Thank you. Any more? Quiz me. I got it. Quiz me. Okay, no, we're gonna get back to the episode here. In reference for the fun house of it all, the Boulay brothers are just introducing this concept to us, but we need to get into what happened and who was coming back in reference for the show, right? And most of them take place. The first one takes place in the birthplace. Hold on. No, the first one I think was Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'll be here for too long. Steven, I'll be here for too long. Hold on, let's get to the show because I was like, wait, now I'm gonna have to go back into it. All right, so Julie, let's wrap this poll up and let's start a new poll because everybody misses JK. It's the T. But I think you know where I'm going to go with this next poll.
Tell us.
Who you
finna try? I bet it ain't me. Oh, bet it ain't me. Caps.
What? Oh my God, thank you. It gave me enough time to type this out, even though I misspelled it 2 times here. Thank you. Is the Neo X Orc love story doing it for you?
Let
I
me go
just want
vote.
to
Hell
know.
no.
Look, nothing against these groovy kids. Like, get your love on, do your thing. You know, I love love. I wish I was in love with somebody. I wish someone was pursuing me, who I was also mutually attracted to. But that's not happening. So I have to watch these kids make love, and one looks like they bathe, the other doesn't. So it feels like, you know, I'm about to watch a Dove soap commercial for all the wrong reasons. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, so that's cool, but I don't care. Like, I think this is great, but I wish this was a
It's
one and
not
done kind of
even
moment.
real. It's not even real. It, baby, I've seen more chemistry in a tampon commercial. This is absolutely terrible.
Before or
Come on,
after?
come on. This is after the tennis.
You mean the cheerleading commercial? Because I will never forget watching that commercial and it clicking for me. Wow. Oh my God. That's why they're showing them do all these stunts, because there's a thingy in there and it's doing the do. Oh, that's
It's
amazing.
doing what it's supposed to be doing.
I would buy if I needed that. I'd be like, wow, that shit's not moving.
There was
Sign me up.
more emotion in that scene in Everywhere. Was it Everywhere Always All at Once with the rocks? I saw more passion from the rocks than I do here. Like, come on.
I will agree. This is more
Everything
tolerable.
Everywhere All at Once.
This is more tolerable than
It's less whiny, but just as annoying.
Well, because this one is more, we know it's us and we're not dealing with an outside party or someone who seems like, I don't know, it felt like a movie where it's going to have a really bad ending. Like one of those indie movies that ends with no music, no sound, but like someone laying on the ground, not moving. And then the titles like come up like.
It's good. It's giving Garden State.
Okay. Oh,
everybody was obsessed with that movie when I was in college, and I watched it, and I had to look at the people like, "Girl."
Dragula Titans gave Closer tease, for those who know what movie I'm talking about, with Jude Law, Julia Roberts. Yes,
I was thinking Waited. You said Closer, and I thought Waited.
That's
Closer.
If y'all remember that movie, them just arguing the entire fucking movie and being like, I love you, and they're all sleeping like with each other against each other, but then one goes, girl, it's a lot. Like, I remember with the song for the trailer too, When I First Saw You.
You know what movie makes me fall asleep okay, there are two movies that make me fall asleep every time. I've already told you the first one is Grease. The second one is Across the Universe.
Wait, hold on.
Sleep.
Across the Universe. Why does that sound familiar?
The Universe.
Oh,
it came out like 2005.
Across the Universe. Oh, this. Oh, movies I wasn't ever interested in, had no plans to see. I just seeing the poster, that blue one. Yeah, not for me. It's not for me. Fall asleep to. God, fall asleep to any Tom Cruise movie. If I'm not laughing, I'm asleep. Like if I haven't giggled, I was the only Tom Cruise movie I actually like is War of the Worlds, and that wasn't even a good movie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, shenanigans aside, I low-key kind of stand Tom Cruise. If I ignore the shenanigans, I can like get through it. I love Mission Impossible. I saw Rogue Nation in theater 4 times.
Are you fans with Kirstie Alley too? Like, just say Roseanne
bump her too. I really like Mission Impossible. I really liked Minority Report.
I like the Mission Impossible everyone hated with Paula Patton.
I really liked Live, Die, Repeat, also known as The Age of Tomorrow.
Ew! Eyes Wide Shut was good, but Stanley Kubrick is a master, so I will always.
that's Stanley's genius.
Let's see here. Minority Report was okay. I don't like him.
Report gave.
Like Interview with a Vampire was everything though.
That was also another good
Ooh,
one.
that
I
was a
shouldn't
good
say
one.
I shouldn't say I stan him. That's too much. I'm giving too much for that.
Yeah.
I enjoy. Stan was too much. I stan Meryl Streep. I do not stan Tom Cruise.
Right. Like, here's the thing. Tom Cruise, I respect for the time he's put in the industry. I don't get excited to see him show up in his lifts every movie.
I hear that.
I don't get excited to see him in one of those shoes that looks like a heel, but it's really not.
It's
Or
a
him
loafer.
or the shot to look really misplaced so he looks like he's taller than what he is. I'm good on that. I'm good on seeing that. I have the same issue with Mark Wahlberg. Girl, I know that lady is taller than you. Stop playing this. Like, we're not doing this today. It's okay. Like, you short, and you used to say a whole bunch of shit back in the day, but I ain't gonna go there now. We see you in the Christian movie roles nowadays. I see what you're doing.
Same
But
with
no,
Christy Metz. She does that now.
yeah, there's a couple folks that I said, oh, okay, I see you now. But no, no shade to him. I can't. The way he runs, I can't. Every time,
A lot of the
like you are booking it, but I don't believe you're booking it. That's all.
He's on the elliptical.
Okay, that man be up there with his good old little 4-inch lifts. Like, go ahead, sister. I know it. Giving Prince tease.
Not DeSantis.
DeSantis heels. Oh, DeSantis. No one feels bad for you.
Nobody feels bad for you, friend. Nobody.
Don't have to see that terrible combination of polyester suit, tacky ass cheap sweaters, and a Van Housen under dress shirt ever again. I'm so happy we don't have to see your Burlington Coat Factory's fashions up ever again. Okay, there are 2 genders, and you don't have a job.
I really want the earth to open up and just swallow him. Like, go away.
I would feel the earth wouldn't want that in its. We might lose the earth if that happens. It's already hot. Oh, goodness gracious. Can you hear this picture?
I don't need it.
Can you hear this picture? Like, I don't want.
Can you hear it?
My sister, Fantasia, she's coming back.
My sister.
She's coming back because JK. What does JK have to offer? Meanwhile, wait till we get to later on in this episode. Bitch don't know a Q from a sphere. God bless her, Hamas. Listen, Cynthia's an idiot, and I love her sometimes, but other times like these with this girl, what I'm giving, and it's like I don't see it for you. I don't see it.
She's Kelly Bundy,
but like not like likable. Like Christina Applegate, we love you.
Blue. Oh, because we do.
We love Christina Applegate.
And they treated you unfairly, girl. Get your money.
Have you seen her lately? God bless you, Christina. It's been a journey for you. I know you're dealing with
she was sick.
The illness, yeah, but she pushed it through at a recent premiere. But now. Dylan, when you learn they all sound the same. When you learn they all sound the same, I mean,
as I was watching, I had this thought, and I was just reminded of it. She, similar to our bestie Tracy Ellis Ross, she acts with her eye, so everything happens here.
Oh, you say here. I say in these fingers.
It's like here.
Them fingers. Listen, I got it. I need my hand on something. I can't put my
Joan. It's like, girl, back up.
That finger. When Cynthia talks, I need her gone right now. She's just not a monster. I just don't see it. Goodbye, girl. Like all of that. And I thought to myself, JK had a win. You ain't had nothing this whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and you can just nod your head for agree and shake your head for no. I felt like in that moment, and I said I felt.
It felt pointed. No,
I said I felt. She said that she told Fantasia that she wasn't the monster. I heard the N-word, and I felt like that's what she really wanted to say.
So wait.
I felt like instead of saying the N-word, she told her that she was not a monster.
To who? Fantasia? Or are you talking about Throb? Because everybody online is saying that. Wait a minute.
I mean, you can insert whichever one at this point. It was a passing thought that I had, y'all. It was just a passing thought that I had.
Cynthia's friend is Fantasia. No, Throb's the one that had made the commentary about her not being a monster. This Dennis the Menace looking motherfucker right here, right? This is who we talk about, okay? Dennis the lesbian menace looking. Come on, sister. No,
I was triggered. It took me back. You know, they're like, you're not professional. Wait, hold on, because why am I not professional? This bitch got green hair. What do you mean? Like, you know, maybe I was a little triggered.
I've never seen someone so I'm in this competition and passively makes their points to then turn around and then go, I mean that for everybody. It's not really like on you. It's really for everyone. And I'm thinking to myself, the
energy was off for me, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I felt that the energy was off in this.
Listen, I've been called her Bowie Jane. I told you. I've been said it. You didn't want to take this in. This has been Bowie Jane for me.
You finna get me started about Bowie Jane. Don't do it.
Also, I'm watching reindeer games, y'all. I was gagged at that first elimination. I was here for it.
I'm not watching it. Who got booted?
Cameron's the first out. I'm sorry.
Because then nobody would have bucked with him the first time. They not gonna buck with him the second.
They ended up putting Xavier and Cameron up, and like Taylor messed up because Frankie Grande had the vote. And I'm like, first of all, like Taylor, the last person you should have talked to about who you want to keep an house to is Franklin Vente Grande, who is literally like very good at being social and as well as winning comps. That's the last thing you do. So I'm worried for my sister Taylor. This is Taylor household here, in case y'all want to know who I'm rooting for. But yeah, I'm very. It's good, Dooley. It's actually pretty good. It's like quick episodes. Like one episode, boom, boom, someone's out. It's like, oh shit! Like we don't have no time to strategize. Episodes, right? 6, I think. Yeah, it's something like that because there's 9 people. Eldridge, Abomination mixed with the Catboy. You know, take my money. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I'm just pretending it's a tip, but I was grabbed your hand and done because you don't want no problem. I'm just playing.
I was triggered. I thought Matt was trying to pop me again. I'm sorry, Dad.
Wait a minute. I'm here for this. I wish they would talk in the cauldron the same way they do in their confessionals.
I know that's right. I want to see that. Shout out to Zavaleta for saying what needed to be said.
I will give Zavaleta and I will give Mary Cherry this much credit.
Y'all said
y'all popped off, and I appreciate that because when it comes down to this, I'm not about to say no. When the Boulay brothers said this is getting kind of boring, I know these bitches act like they're all friends. I was getting sick of it because I was like, no, because
Eva did. they was ready
because y'all had everything to say to JK in his face. But bitch, like now that JK is gone, I want to be quiet through the rest of this and just talk shit behind each other's backs. And I don't think so. Y'all swing low, sweet chariot. Fantasia gave birth and walked in with her child of 6 pounds. What was it? 4 ounces, my love. Go ahead. It wouldn't have been 6 pounds. It wouldn't have been 6 pounds. Okay. But listen, a lot of shit had been said. Listen, here's the thing. Fantasia still feels a way about Throb a tad bit, wanting them gone, not feeling like they're that supreme super mega monster or whatever that may be. I do believe Fantasia's an entertainer. But after this week's episode, I'm on Throb's side of that argument. Just a tad bit. And I'll prove it through screenshots. Yes, I did.
I thought you were going to post the look that she posted today on Instagram.
Not at all, Pussycat. I'm talking about what we talk about, what we saw on the TV show, not what we see on Instagram.
Okay.
The boulets look a little bloodier. This is getting very cool. I actually enjoy how this gets even, more and more and more bloody as it goes. But they let the baby know that they're going to be going into the dark ride. I almost say dark room every time. Dark ride.
Maybe that's okay. I've been in a dark room with 2 or 3, girl. It's all right.
Oh my gosh. I've almost been pulled in one, but I ran away.
Have you really never been in one?
Here, I have paid viewership in terms of I've been in the room in a situation where someone who I was dating who wanted to look, and I was there with him, and but we didn't participate, but we saw it. I was like, wow.
Oh.
And then I was like, okay, not for me. Maybe another stage in my life. Who knows? Never say never. Never say never. Never say never. A hole is a hole.
Any hole is a goal?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not any. Not any.
No.
Not Jason Lee's. All right. So listen, what were we talking about? Their floor show that they have to do. They need to present a look that's a 2-in-1, but a little bit different. They want to see what they would look like going into this fun house, horror house, haunted house ride, dark ride situation. But then when the lights change, okay, you have to show a secondary portion of this look. It's supposed to completely change the look. Okay.
Change the look.
Change 2-in-1. One look,
Underline.
2 look. Okay. And you do it with the blacklight effect. Got it. Okay. Oh, all right. Understand. Lola, thank you so much for the tippy poo in my Cash App. Why are you loud? You're supposed to be on silent when I watch. Thank you for the tippy poo. Okay. It's a oh my, the noises of my phones. I like this category. I think there is a lot that happened with this. Y'all have, is the Neo X or a love story doing it for you? 78% of you said no. 21% of you said yes. I'm going to start posting. I'm going to start posting our tallies in the community tab, once we have them here. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Y'all can see your work. Yeah, Emrika been kind enough to also get those for us too. So shout out to Emrika for once again doing that for us. I'm also seeing some first-time viewers here. Shout out to all my first-time live watchers. Some of y'all catch the playback, say in the live. Welcome to Combo. See? Oh, we about to get to her, dude. We about to get to her because you do the Coco Cane, sister. Because when Coco came in and stepped on in the room, giving all kinds of plus. He said, all right, kids, so what you got to do is paint your face with dollar store makeup, clown makeup for that matter, okay? Cheap. Halloween costume kind of makeup, okay? Not good for the skin kind of makeup. If you've got combination skin, run kind of makeup.
Good luck.
That kind of makeup. And I have combination, so I would have
hopefully you got your tetanus shot too.
Really upset at this because I know I would have been a sea full of rocks on my forehead. Okay. So I'm also happy. This is the second time we've seen her this season. I think if they said they're exorcister or the first crowned exorcister. So that's why I was like, oh, is Coco going to be doing this from now on? Because I would be here for that. for all of the mini challenges. Coco walks in a new outfit. Good evening, uglies, and then very much does a little scene and scenario situation, and also can report back. Could end up on the panel. I've been observing you kids while you've been doing what you've been doing. Boulets, a free idea. You're welcome. Okay, I'm telling you. But they've got 10 minutes to make a face.
Provided by Anastasia Beverly Hills.
They find out there'll be immunity for this week.
Immunity?
I don't need immunity.
Said no one ever in a competition setting.
Yeah, she had to go private levy on Twitter because like people were like trying to attack her over the Plain Jane situation, and it's
Wait,
a
who
lot.
did?
Well, the fandom was doing that.
Attack who, though?
You said what?
Who did they attack?
Well, no, Coco was just speaking about the situation. So people were getting into her like comment section and misgendering her and then saying, oh, you are stirring this up. You should know better, that kind of stuff. So they just privated their Twitter so they could like not like y'all are just jumping in because you want to jump in because you saw somebody getting attached. And even JK recently posted something about the conversation he had with the individual who did come forward on Plain Jane's behalf because Plain Jane couldn't do it, which okay, fine, but they had a conversation about it. So people are dropping said situation that happened with Plain Jane. I even had some guy come in my chat trying to like insinuate that I was basically saying that that's what happened. I'm like, no, sweetie, I said that that's what they're saying is what happened. We don't know until we know, right? Like you haven't heard anything since the Shangela story. You saw when listen, but you saw we have a new cast for what? And then we have I mean, I thought they were getting their lawyers and coming right back. It's been 2 years. What's up? I'm just saying, kids. Like sometimes you see them move forward because and then other times you don't see them move forward because, and there you go. And there's our sister right now.
I knew about our good sister here. I didn't realize that we went back to talking about our good sister. I was just trying to figure out where we were in the conversation.
That's what happened because I was at the live chat. Someone was like, I was trying to follow Coco and I couldn't. I said, well, this is what was happening. Right. So now y'all know. So in case y'all are aware.
Somebody said something about Shapur. It's funny. I genuinely forgot she was on the show. And a couple nights ago, when I was watching YouTube and they showed best moments from the season, and they didn't edit her out of this, whatever this YouTube thing was. And I was like, oh, I forgot about her. I genuinely have not thought about her since. That's crazy.
I wonder if they'll ever stop playing season 4, or they'll just go back and re-edit that one because that person has like. The list is long, sweetie.
That was well cataloged too. That was very well cataloged too. They was like,
I read that entire thing with the pictures and everything else, and I was like,
I read the footnotes, the link, the reference, the click here. I said, wow.
Another YouTuber who used to do Drag Race, if you know who I'm talking about, name starts with J. We were going over it together. It was like, Matt, you have to think, like we were trying to figure out if it was true or not. And you have to think about how detailed this is, and it's a little too at this time, at this day, at that, and it was like, oh my god. So yeah,
on the 3rd of September, specifically at 6:03 and 52 seconds, I ate a ham sandwich.
So the thing is that in defense of Coco in that situation, what they were talking about is true when it comes to, say, victims in those moments. So like there is a sort of protocol in a space for things that you do. And anytime we're talking about it, it's not going to be okay no matter what context you put it into. But when it came to another situation where, say, conversation turned into we said this, we said that, we meant this, we meant that, that's when that all got sort of resolved. But I still think Coco's point stands when it comes to the topic of non-consent in that sort of way. Look at me, YouTube. I'm doing the terms of service, but it's not like what they said was wrong. It's just the people who were then like, well, we're talking about, it's like, okay, no, let's actually focus on the big picture here and what's going on from there. So I stand by my sister. Fuck all the rest of it. Love JK, love Coco Kane, stand everybody black and anybody that's cool with us. What's up? Keek. And when I say cool with us, you know what I mean by that. Nobody has that bullshit, okay? Because remember, Dooley made me a radical. Don't forget.
Okay.
The Reddit streets.
I joined and started handing out reading lists.
Like I didn't know you gave me my Black Panther jacket yesterday, Dooley. I finally got it in the mail. Oh my gosh, we got it tagged like Letterman.
I mean, the People's Liberation Party.
Mine says Light Bright McGee. I need to go back and change it to Ice Spice, but it'll be okay. Like blah. Let's look at some of these faces. Let's look at some of these faces.
Went to the deli. I might be smelly. Real yelly.
Coco look good, but I'm also looking at chest tattoo. I love a chest tattoo.
That's your sister.
Probably. And I hate that sometimes. Turn around and be like, oh, well, okay. Good for you. Let's wrist bump. Okay. Let's wrist bump. Okay. Let's just do one of those.
But shorty swing my way. No.
So
So
Fantasia is ready for the purge. Organic is about to perform a ritual on someone to fully turn them into an actual demon. I love you, Blackberry. This is scary. You look like a Powerpuff Girls character.
yeah.
Particularly that episode with the mom who was a little bit like frantic with her kids and she was actually a villain. So it reminds me a little bit of that. Ooh, I hope everybody has just clean their faces after this. Like, ooh, please, please. To be honest, Neo is kind of eating this up a little.
I agree. It's not quite the assignment, but she still eat
like this peas. Like, talk about, I had a little bit of glue under my wig, and I said, bravo, because it's kind of hot. And you put the pin on the earrings too. Should have been the winner. I don't care.
That was she pulled a stunt, and it was like, wow, this is funny, and it kind of paid off. So
Cynthia did her normal beat, and then we got Rob Zombie. I'm not even playing. Like, that's your normal beat. Rob Zombie's gonna be like, trick or treat, smell my feet. Michael Myers stabs him in the back. Very much that energy. We'll see you in the first 20 minutes.
You mean like he stabbed JK in the back?
I think Neo should have won this.
I
mean, but then again, we saw how the episode took place.
Yeah.
So it's like,
neither of them really needed it this week.
Real talk. Yeah, both Throb and Neo didn't need any help this week at all. Oh, it's a poll. Ooh, okay. So I want to ask if we're going to do a poll for the mini chow for the real mini moment. Okay, who should have won? And I'm going to give you 4 because there have to be obvious answers. I'm sorry, Cynthia's not one of the obvious ones. Okay, so who? X. Then we have Rob Zombie. Okay, we got to go back. Out of these, well, okay, I'm sorry, but we can do 2 more. Hold on, y'all. I need help. Okay, I'm gonna put Blackberry in this just because. And I would probably have to say Fantasia only because it actually is a full face. It's a full face. Okay, it looks like a popcorn ceiling, but it's a full face. Dooley went somewhere, didn't tell me where he went, unprofessional, out of line. He's out of there. He's out of there. You're fired. You're fired. Didn't tell me you was using the bathroom. You're supposed to tell me you're using the bathroom.
I didn't realize my computer was unplugged. I was like, oh, she's gonna turn off. I need to find my cord real quick.
Oh, is that what happens whenever mine does it too? Is that how it looks? Is that how it looks? Oh my god!
I muted myself and like turned the camera just in case. But like I knew where I just had to get behind the desk to like to pick it up.
Oh my gosh, I hate when I forget. Let me look at my charger right now. Okay, I'm good. I am so happy I have the day off tomorrow to run errands. So I'm just thinking about that, how that's going to be so draining. I just thought about it, like, oh, this is going to be a long day. Okay, so Nirahuru is in the lead with 47%, Throb Zombies at 14%, Blackberries at 22%, and Fantasia Royale Gaga is at 15%. I'm surprised she didn't say Tatas. Fantasia Royale Tatas. That would have been really brandable as fuck. Fantasia, if you ever decide I don't want a piece of it, take it, girl. Please. Because that's a rebrand. I want a Fantasia Royale Tata shirt. Bitch. And it says Tatas in the front. It would have to be this. Come on. Like,
you could print money. Come on.
swear to God, once I get my dues, the world will know Matty was always a marketing genius and had many ideas that AI could never. Thank you. All right, so let's get to it though. Coco Kane delivers the winner. Melinda Verga's not in this race. See, there's not. Well, I mean, technically, you know, Blackberry looks a little like Melinda here.
It's the chalky cheeks.
It's the discoloration. You know, it's an ashy ankle. You know,
ashen.
Because when I see Melinda, I always assume that this is on purpose. I have to remind myself that is what she wanted to do with her face. That was the intention. Okay, so all right, Vivian Westwood inspired. Okay,
Vivian Westwood inspired
with gratitude. Okay.
Meanwhile, next episode is Vivian.
I said, Brooklyn, are you trolling? I said, Brooklyn, you're trolling. You're trolling.
What are the chances?
It's like, yo, you're kidding. Like, nah.
Because now she gotta go home. Because now you have to go home. Because they did the episode is showing you how you missed the episode before.
You know what? God bless Melinda Verga. God bless the seasons of Candace Drag Race. They have it's been fucking entertaining. And it's such a key. I'm such a laugh every time. Such a laugh. Anywho, Blackberry. That's what I think when I see this picture. She said, Mama Swan, give me a crown. But this to me gives me Blackberry. Yeah. Jazz. Okay, this to be on a t-shirt, Blackberry. You're welcome. Okay, Blackberry trash. Jazz. Who are you? I'm sorry. I don't think the judges know who you are. I mean, I know you're a versatile person, but who are you? And I'm going, you saran wrap your face every day and put on the same fucking shoe in the same fucking it's a brand. It's the same. It ain't doing nothing. I want to see the versatile queens.
We see you take out the saran wrap every episode.
And low key
dye that bitch.
And low key give, you not trying to come back. Like we assume. I'm like, I guess this is it. You know, that's the process here.
You can't when you saran wrap your face, you can't read a girl that's out here doing makeup at all. Like that's just a different skill set. Like, sorry, baby. Like that's not gonna fly.
Mind you. Okay, you know, like yes, the purge, yes. Him. It's giving Simpsons peyote episode with Homer out in the desert. No.
It does. No. Oh my, that's a good reference. It does. It kind of does. It's the eyes. It's because it's elongate. Yep.
You got to lead Homer into finding out he was truly selfish at this festival. It should have been with Marge. You just want to have one moment with them. You gonna help them out work. I can't do it today. Anywho, you could see Neo's literally in an ad campaign right now. You know, I would see Throb on Shudder with this face, and I'd see Cynthia in, the trash can with Jussie Smollett and Empire. There you go. All right. Okay. I'm assuming Lucius is gonna throw you in there. Okay. Anyway.
Lucius lying.
Blackberry. Yeah. Sorry, every time I have to do it. Listen, Throb wins immunity. Didn't need it. And they start working on their
Fantasia Royal Tata.
I had hopes. I had high hopes. I did. I was like, look at this big ass head in front of her. I said, I wonder where that's gonna go.
It looked like Audrey at first.
That was gonna be feed me. I mean, technically.
Hey, Mary Seymour.
Technically, it went there. But I had hopes for it. She said she was painting in all the white spots. I said, okay. Come on, Richard Aubrey, too. Very that. But yeah, I was like, okay, this might go somewhere. we'll see later. But she gave me Sandworm from Beetlejuice Teas, homogenic. Yes, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you.
It's a low.
I said, now, I don't know what snake moved like that, but you got some extra room, like 2 eggs you done swallowed from that chicken coop sitting right here. Couldn't let you get through it, sister. Now, I'm looking at Blackberry, and I can assume you're either going to be a villain in a Sailor Moon series, and I would like to say the Pegasus era is really what this is giving. One of them little girls came out there with a little a pool stick and blah. Actually, no, that's not the Pegasus. Yes, it is, because that's before we get
not
to
a Sarlacc pit.
You said Anubis. I was sold. I was hoping you were going to change your makeup. I'm glad you did. Glad you did. Can you imagine if you kept this makeup for this outfit? Woo! You be Miranda Verga. All right, Melinda Verga. I said Miranda Verga. I keep messing up that name.
Sharkeisha, stop kicking her.
Well, you stop kicking her first, Julie. Okay. you get on your little screens and you talk about me every week like you're somebody. I'm Cynthia Doll.
And are okay.
No, it's okay. We love you, Cynthia. I promise you.
We know you know yourself, boo. Do you need a name tag? Just because you have a sugar daddy paying for all your drinks and costume.
Also, it's a gag that Cynthia's sister is Q. That's going to be on season 16. JK's best friend. JK's best friend is Dawn, and they're going to be on season 16.
I know you fucking lying.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I was like, that's
crazy.
Well,
you need to let your friends influence you.
How dare you? How very dare you? Hold on. Do you see how unprofessional this is? I'm not working with Julie anymore. I'm not working with him anymore. How dare you?
Okay, I'm stop.
Weak. Remove. So there's a square.
Oh, somebody got booted.
So she thought she had a square, but it's a sphere.
Square.
But a square is a square, not a cube.
Correct, baby.
Okay, so you wouldn't say that you have a circle when you're holding a sphere.
Correct, baby. That's a 3-dimensional shape, honey. It's called a polygon.
It's Blackberry laughing in the background for me as she's wrong, and just Blood Elf just sit in the background just laughing like this girl.
Well, Liam, since you must know, I've actually haven't had alcohol since July. Look at that.
Okay.
Since you want to be open my business.
Now wait a minute, Julie. How many White Claws?
Zero.
I know White Claw. I would expect better from
this
Julie.
episode is brought to you by Schweppes and Coconut Water Girl. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the one that's had libations.
Not me, girl.
Okay.
I've been going through a spiritual journey. I have not been imbibing in that way.
But no, this is kind of on brand for Cynthia though, because instead of homage, it's hummus. And like there was also another pun they made earlier that I actually had to give a cackle to about, and it had to do with JK going home, but they used a word for it. And I was like, girl, stop. It was so, I was like, okay, that's fucking funny. I like her. I just, when it comes to we need the JK situation, I just didn't care about that. So after the first 10 minutes, I got to get into Cynthia, but I also felt like it was her time to go home from the start. Like I didn't see anyone else going home over her unless she won the episode.
I want to sit with Cynthia and talk about, I don't know, pop music or poppers or a beverage. I do not want to hear Cynthia's commentary on that.
No, I need a drink or a nice or a fatty bleezy. Okay,
that sounds delightful.
And I feel like Cynthia would be great to take to a concert. Like if it's like for certain music, like you already know this bitch is gonna have a good time, and like
NWA, like come on.
Or if we went to a wrestling match, yeah, I could see us having a good time. Yeah. Very bad. I think she's. I don't want people to think I don't like that girl. Why do you think I have the voice down? I love her actually. I just when it came to Jake, I could not. I'm like, oh my God, lady, like go on somewhere. Like your looks have not been that great either. Like let's not do this. Like and this week, woo. No, have y'all seen the movie Woo? Okay,
I have seen Woo.
I said that wig, woo. I was like, all right.
I have seen Woo.
I knew she was winning from just this. That was
the little snippet of what we.
I'm taking the blood dye and putting it in with this, and I'm mixing it together. And when it came up, I was like, "Oh, this looks scary." I wonder.
Neil said chemistry. All right, so
I said, "Okay, all right." You worrying about what Fantasia doing?
Y'all both needed to be worried about yourselves.
Okay, there it is, dude. Thank you very much for that. Let's wrap that up. We all feel that Neil should have won that mini challenge. That's fine, babies. Y'all had Blackberry second, Throb was third, and Fantasia was last. But in this moment, it's like looking at two people who are on the bottom of the charts trying to have a conversation about who got the most number ones, and they're not even charting right now. Oh my God, this is it. This is that moment. You talking about number one hits and y'all are not charting right now. That is the moment. Well, what I'm about to do, what I'm about to do, what I'm going to do, what I'm about to do, what I'm going to do.
Baby, don't nobody care. We're talking about Mother, Kaya. You can stay over here. We don't care. Sorry, baby, we don't care. We're focused on Mother.
Got that win, but she forgot that she was just giving birth last week, honey. When you get to the bottom, you started that. Now you're there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yikes. Patty, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Maddie and Julie, for the labs. I started a medical lab tech course. It's a lot of work. Reviews are a breath of fresh air. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Patty. And again,
baby, I have had many lab courses. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, baby.
Oh, this is the Carrie Hilson and Marie. Oh, do you know about that, Dooley? No, you don't, because you have a life and you don't care about people.
Somebody mentioned it in passing, but they beefing out because of social media.
Quickly wrap this up. Carrie Hilson went on some podcast because this is how people do now, and she spilled a story about somebody who was sitting front row at one of her shows and was mean mugging and being nasty the entire time. And when Carrie Hilson saw her backstage, when she came back there, she addressed it, and that said individual tried to attack her, and it almost went down in the dressing room. And so Carrie Hilson was alluding to Tierra Marie, who then Tierra Marie was like, bitch, it can be up from here, like if you wanted to, because it wasn't even about all that. You were rude and you were nasty. And mind you, Carrie didn't even say Tierra Marie's name. Tierra Marie just came out the woodworks confirming it. One had a CD thrown in their face and the other one was thrown off of a Motor Scott Young show. I don't care. Don't care.
I really actually enjoyed Carrie Hilson. She just tried the wrong person in the wrong time period.
The time when she brought up Beyonce and Sierra,
and they flushed her immediately
in the beginning of the stand days, before y'all were on your before there were even I can say this now, before there were even barbs, Navy and the Beehive were running gang. We was running it. And I was
this was like 2009. Stan social media, Twitter, Facebook, someone was just really getting started.
Oh, Facebook especially. Woo!
Somebody heard from somebody that this was about Beyonce. No names were said. And then people kept digging. Then it became a thing. And then the next thing you know, real consequences are happening.
She made some jab that lady needs to go sit down and have some babies. Beyonce got 3 now. How you doing? And then Sierra, it was sort of like she's just a dancer. Do. I've made the joke many times. So the Sierra fans were in full effect because Evolution was that girl.
Evolution was great.
So those stands, the CC's pizza stands. Oh no!
Now let me hold on for the young people in the room. This is Promise is hitting on the radio right now. Like a Boy is hitting on the radio right now. I Can't Leave Him Alone is hitting right now. The song from Step Up 2, Get Up is charting right now. Like Sierra has several hits floating around the radio, so they were not playing.
I'm telling
They were
you.
coming for blood. They were not playing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I kind of miss it, but I kind of don't because that's when I was in my childish shit, and I was like,
and this is when like the
real
internet was
Betty.
like 50% more savage. If you can, there were no rules. The rules were still being agreed upon. So people also were much more reckless with their information. So like, you took a picture with your baby daddy 2 years ago at Texas Roadhouse. You over here talking cash shit about some other girl. She went back to your Facebook post from 2005 and then figured out
with
like,
your government name, up there, because that's how you had Facebook back in the day. People weren't just making random accounts.
You had to be at school at a college first, and then it was college or business.
They would pop up. They'd pop up on you. So y'all today have it very nice. Trust and believe, because back then,
I'm gonna do you one better. I remember when Facebook went from having a wall to the live timeline, and everybody got caught up because they didn't know that the timeline was reporting out to all their followers
posting whatever they want to post.
Yep. So many breakups, so much tea spilled by accident. People that you didn't even know knew each other. You figured out that they knew, and then stuff was happening in the behind the scenes that you didn't know. Affairs. But we talking about pastors, grandmas, grandpas, aunties, cousins, your bus driver. Like everybody's business got spilled because nobody knew how to use timeline.
Good times. So many screenshots from back then.
Yeah.
Ooh, I tell you, if we had the technology now for what had went down, oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Sorry.
Yeah,
that was good.
It was just like, ooh. That good luck selling out those arenas you speak of hurt me personally. I said, well, she did say that though. But anywho, this is what that moment felt like. I love how we got into a full tangent, but this is literally what it felt like. Like two people talking about careers that were popping. No, it's like, Fantasia, you're in trouble low key. And Mama said you never were. No shade. Like at least Fantasia got to win. You are 0 and how many? Like 0 and 1? Like
0 and 5, 0 and 6 at this point.
So I said, nah, it's not looking good for the both of you. For
just so extra. Should be having masculine.
I was like, I said, so you picked Throb to give you a conversation about masculinity.
Who in the room would you have picked? I got my answer.
I mean, if JK was still there, I would have asked JK, but
I'm picking Blackberry. I think Blackberry is gonna give me the realest lesson.
I mean, God bless. Listen, you could be a king. Don't mean you could. The way this. I'm so sorry, y'all. I hear you. I'm gonna pick the king too. I hear you.
Is that a poll? Is that a poll?
I hear you. I'm not even gonna give it that much time. I hear you, but no, I would not have asked. I would not have. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Blackberry. I'm the true dumb.
It is. Like,
sister.
I went to the Rolodex and I was like, I feel like Blackberry is the closest.
So wait, Blackberry, now that I know you're here, me and DW, you met DW when we went to brunch this past
I'll be right back.
minutes ago. We were thinking of going to the show that you're going to do with Orgotic in spring. On the 16th, I think. What date is that? What is that? So like I'm like, okay, that's not totally like a ways for me. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I saw the lineup. I said, oh, this is going to be some different music. So, because it was a mixture for the other crowd. So I was like, oh, child, I don't know if I walk up in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm also like this, like, like, if let them bodies hit the floor turns on and I have a drink poured on me, I can't promise everyone safety is all I'm going to say. Okay. So we're thinking about it. Me and DW are thinking about going. I haven't decided yet. I have a game night normally on Saturdays, so I have to figure out. And it's a standing game night. I have to go. I will say this bar is a. Oh, cigarettes? Okay.
Girl.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Oh,
I got a little too old for that now. That's it's just, I don't want to hurt anymore.
Anybody got time for that? I got bronchitis.
I mean, if there's other kinds of then I don't have no problem being there. It's gotta be.
It's giving. Do you think I am?
Don't you know that he was
Don't
my
you
man?
know that he was my baby?
I'm like, Tony was about to spit on that lady. Do you hear me? But I said, "That she hocking that loogie. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming." Oh, I shouldn't talk about no Braxis today. Woo, Tamar. How are you doing, girl? Because
what she do?
Oh,
wait, this still about James, right?
No, Tamar called Tommy from Love and Hip Hop a head, and Tommy went on live and basically said that the man that she is with has been eating her. Yes. Then posted the receipts, child, and said she just did it for fun. And literally let that lady know, I know where he lived. I know how his kids look. This is what he was talking about with you, trying to make a whole scenario out of a situation. Oh, baby, dragged her in several videos talking about, I feel bad for you, sis, while he was eating my boo. I said, wait a minute.
Oh my God. Poor Tamar.
She messed with the big dog. She messed with the big dog.
Baby, don't do it. Just go sing, baby. Leading people along.
Yeah. She messed with the big dog. I said, okay. Anywho, to the Boulay brothers look, baby, I assume they were
Pluto was in Pisces. They need to sit down for a moment.
And he's referring to Tamar's forehead and company. It was Krishan at your concert. Now it's you want to fight Tommy. I think she's gonna be on Baddies next season. Anywho.
I was gonna say this guest list is getting a little moving from medium ghetto to just plain ghetto. Like, what is going on?
So I'm assuming they're witches, only because the hands are burnt, and it's giving me. I've been like doing some dark, like magic teas material, that kind of stuff. So yeah. I told you, just white, black, and red. I told you.
I want to know where they got their bump it from. They still sell them?
It's like Mozart and then Snooki on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little, get crazy. What? Get crazy. And then the Mozart bit, very, very that on the sides. I was entertained by these. Don't stain these clothes. I was entertained. Victoria looked zooted, tooted, totted up. Look at that love. That contact is move up, hey, Queen to call me.
I didn't even notice this. I was not looking at her contact.
The whole right eye, Brock. That left eye said, move.
Oh no. I did not notice this.
His eyes, sister, are you okay? like she poked her eyes with all of this before she sat down. She can't turn her head. Look at the pole, go where it's positioned.
Yeah, she can't.
It's straight.
She gotta go like turn her body to like.
Let me say something. That edible hit. Even when they said her name, she just stares. I know it was a whole joke. I know it was a whole joke. A line, but I was like, no, she was for real. I'm glad to see Elizabeth, Victoria Elizabeth Black back. I'm very happy to see her. Melinda Verga is living on through all of these faces on Dragula. I'm telling you.
Leave her alone.
If she was in this arena, top 4 immediately. Best paint of the season. I'm telling you.
Get out of here.
They'd be like, how is it that you look like your casket sharp every week? That's amazing. Like, I'm telling you. And she just, this is my normal makeup. What? Like, oh my God. Like she do
She
out
planning.
here.
She's painted for a funeral every day.
Every cash chart open. She said, "Open. You gonna see me, pay me respects, leave that $20 in my pocket, bury it with me. God damn it, I'm telling you."
Fish Melinda paints for a funeral every day.
She's like, who's about to be cremated? Not me. Yeah. What's wrong with me? Listen, hold on, Lady Strange. Thank you for the tippy poo on my Cash App. You got me crying. I never noticed the
Man
context.
said her
Yes,
makeup
girl.
looked like Jordan almonds.
No, I'm telling you, Victoria's contact lens, another Beyonce song, Find Your Way Back to the Center of Your Eyeball, please.
Oh man, leave that woman alone.
Oh, it's a big eye.
Man.
It'll drive you crazy. That's why it's irritated. You got to find your way back to the center. Okay.
Poor Melinda.
Whoa. I'm telling you. I love Melinda Berger, y'all. Don't think anything different of it. But you know that lady paints for She Is Dead. That lady is dead. Death became her. She's about to be, and at the end of the movie, if death becomes her, not the beginning.
When they wasn't taking care of their body.
Like once they fell, that's the face. Like after they fell and they were broken into pieces, that's the look. There it is. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's perfect.
Not the Aiden Zane contact.
Hey, actually, it's funny you mentioned Aiden Zane. I
gotta go.
No, but shout out to Aiden Zane. They're on an Instagram commercial I saw the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, look at them! Come on, bedroom queen, and you are in your bedroom for this commercial too."
I cannot breathe. Right. Oh man.
No, when Aiden Zane's contacts looked like it was all subtraction and no addition, bitch, I was cackling. That lady was scary.
Aiden Zane in years. Y'all are funny.
Like just like when Trinity took and Kennedy took off that outfit, boom, boom, and them contact lenses were turned all kinds of different ways. I was like, now what happened?
Y'all are funny.
I think the eyes are dry when that takes place. I've never had that happen where contact just turns its blind eye on me.
It's unfortunate. Oh my god.
It's a lot to take in. I hope you got some Visine after this, or if those contacts were just killing you, that you blinked a lot. Let them breathe, Vic. Come on, Vic. You gotta let them breathe. Okay.
It's giving Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi.
Not Steve Buscemi.
Like I really just want to drop some moisture in there. I really did not notice it.
That's a great reference. That's a good one. That's a good reference.
I started taking and cropping them out and putting them on.
Every time I hear his name, I am reminded of the that little
Nicky.
No, the cutaway gag from Family Guy when it was Scarlett Johansson and him sitting up there taking an award, and his teeth was like, "That's it, I'm out of here." It's like, wait, come back, I'm leaving too.
I always think about piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Yes.
But that was James
Woods.
James Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
James Woods. Oh my goodness.
Sharduli,
no. Sharduli, no.
Sharduli,
I can't.
No. Don't keep her.
That's funny. The fact that was in Houston.
It was?
Yes.
I mean, that makes. I thought it was Detroit, but hey, y'all can have
it. That was Northside Houston. I was like,
dang.
There was a whole thing that happened to that girl too, but I'm not going to talk about it. I was like,
I need answers. But okay.
Who said feminine dust slops? Wait, Liam. Okay.
It's got to be Liam. It has to be.
We can't put feminine in front of everything and call it funny. All right, TJ, thank you for the super chat. It's
been a great program. I will see y'all next Tuesday. Love y'all. Stay.
I hate Julie so much. I hate Julie so much. I hate Julie so much. Y'all don't even know. Like, this dude, fuck him. Do you hear me? Feminine Dust Flops is just Mary Cherry. So like, what are we talking about? Like you can't just do that. They gotta go. Okay. Do you think Fantasia's breast size hinders her from giving different silhouettes?
This question is also funny.
It's like I'm answering one question about feminine dust flops, and then I'm getting, are Fantasia's breasts too big for her to not serve another silhouette?
I'm not gonna say that I've never thought that question before, but I still think the question is very funny.
I say it hindered her this week because it looked like a snake that swallowed 2 fucking ostrich eggs that was trying to like swim across the stage.
And the back of the back seam of the snake was,
oh my bad, and a whole chicken in the back. Yeah, like because I said this look is for the girls that are shaped like pearl. Like y'all remember that outfit? Ain't nothing going on there. Venus would wear that outfit out. Nothing's happening. What shape? I think it'd be better if she was a frog that ate someone, because at least with this, it would give like ribbit, like in the middle of like a like, because no, bitch, she swallowed some huge old eggs. She wanted breakfast that day. Listen, shout out to Darren Stein. I'm a huge fan of this person because he made one of the greatest movies of all time, Jawbreaker. Thank you, Darren Stein. Forever. I like no. You.
I didn't know that he made Jawbreaker.
He's been on every season we've talked about this. You may have forgot.
And I still remember.
Yeah. So Darren Stein is the writer and director for Jawbreaker. I applaud this man and I love him down for the fact that he made a movie that had 30 to 40-year-old people playing high school students. Like I lived in like that is one of Rose McGowan's best movies. It is the most campy movie I have ever, like Mean Girls is like good, but if you want to see something stupid campy, stupid, like all the iconic scenes, I killed Liz, I killed the teen dream, deal with it. Your name is what was it? It's Violet Fern Mayo. What kind of name is that? Like
you finna be real mad at me.
What?
I never seen it.
You're not a gay.
I know the quote. I didn't seen the scenes. I've never sit down and watched that movie.
It's time. I think it may be on Paramount Plus. It's time.
I'll watch it.
It is time.
I've seen the Heathers.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
I've seen Heather.
The girl's name who's called Foxy, I swear to God, Cynthia Dahl's entire personality is based off her. When you see the movie, Pam Grier's in the movie too. You're going to get what I'm talking about.
Your homegirl.
Of course, I'm going to watch
your
Pam Grier, but like, I want you to hear me and for those of you in the chat, doesn't Foxy give you Cynthia Dahl's energy, like the same goddamn person? Like even the way they talk, I'm like, bitch, that's low-key Cynthia. I also like Foxy in the movie too, but yeah, please get into it. It's iconic. It's funny. It's great. Rich, this is how I look at it too. Yes, Jawbreakers for me was better than Heathers. Mean Girls was great, but Heathers is still that girl. But Jawbreaker, oof. When Rose McGowan pushed her into the bathroom, boom, boom. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm Violet. Yeah, but I made you, bitch. Don't forget that. Oh, Courtney. Sorry, I'm about to go the whole scene. Let me stop. Julie, just watch it. You're welcome. Just watch it.
Okay.
It's a great movie. Great movie.
Okay.
Campy scenes. You take his gay card away from everybody. Okay. He keeps his black one. Okay. But the gay one, out the door.
No more back shots for y'all.
And it's by a queer creator too. Oh, that's a double negative. Okay, listen. Okay, no. Throb Zombie is first. Let's talk about this outfit. The Christian who may feel like his sins are about to overcome him, who eventually, when the black light hits, gives fully demon possessed. I found this to be well executed. Let's get the poll up. Did you like this? Did you like this duel?
I would have put it in my top 4.
There are only 6 people there. I'll say it louder. There were only 6 people there.
I mean, yes, I did like it, but it wasn't in my time.
So it was there for you. I got it. Hey, you got giving just fine or a chop. You got 3 options. Was Throb Zombie
Oh, I get
giving
to
it?
go vote. I get to go vote.
I think my favorite detail of this is the inside of the jacket with the upside down crosses. It reminds me of The Conjuring.
That's a really good detail.
Yeah, I thought that was lovely, especially because it's like you have to open the coat for us to see it, and when the light hits it for it to be bright enough, it like really hits, right? The hat, okay, wait, not done with you. The hat is stupid.
They called out, yeah.
The horns don't look like anything demonic whatsoever. No Hellboy here. It's definitely giving steer. So yeah, I thought it was a cool interpretation. Now when they did spin split, I was confused, especially after you just taught someone masculinity, and I saw you go into a jazz. Did you see that shit? I was like, now why'd you do that?
I mean, yeah, I was like, I'm glad it was cool to see you do a play, but also like for this particular presentation in this category, it kind of ruins the fandom.
Gave a little butch queen. I was like, oh,
yeah, with the twist. Like, that's the twist. That's the twist.
Very that I'm flexible. I was like, oh, okay, but no, I did like how what they did with the black light in reference for this, and how it looked like a completely different outfit once it went from regular lighting to this. Like that's pretty good. So I'm here for it. Can you even do a splat? Oh. Ooh, we have 90 votes. I want at least 100. 10 more of you need to give your opinions.
Vote.
Now, 58 so far say giving, 39% say just fine, 3% chop it, meaning that it's possibly a positive outcome for the majority, if not all of this.
The 3% that voted chop voted for Jill Stein, and I don't appreciate you.
Okay.
You got to think with the other two.
Very, very that.
You messing up the percentages.
We need one more vote. We need just one more. It's right there. 58% of you. 58% of you. 57% actually giving. 38% just fine. 2% of you chopped it. Out of 100 votes. So we thank you so much for voting today. Your vote matters. Let's get on to the next person.
Tasia Rail, ta-ta.
All right.
Are you're polling?
All right. So, FRG, giving just fine, burn it.
FRG.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot to type. So FRG, you know who the hell I'm talking about. Listen, now from here, I was like, oh, this is cool. From this distance, I was like, oh, she's a snake. This is gonna be really cool, right? They showed that zipper. It was over. Now, now. This is where a lot of us found ourselves asking, why not just make it white and black with stripes and just do Beetlejuice? Because low key, that would have looked really good in the light. And two, this shape, I said, okay, this is interesting. It was the pulling of it, it was the way she was moving. And then when we got here, I was like,
the snake has
oh. Okay.
Okay. Let's say that she wanted to preserve this idea, right?
Okay.
She should have like fashioned a like wheelchair, like a throne, and like had like and then wheeled out.
I got you better, friend. A hoverboard underneath you.
And get on your knees.
And while we could have seen the wheels, we would have got the presentation that chest would have been feet for the hoverboard. I know you know how to move them titties, so like to left to right, it would be something else. Because right now it's giving like a sleeping bag that is eating her, and this is some Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. It looks like she's losing a fight with her clothes. Like I'm sorry. Like at this point, like, and then when we hold on now when we got up, when we got up, I said, "Oh, so it's what is this? Like, what is this? What is this now?" She's holding laundry. Like I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. I was like, "Now we got
Good idea, poorly executed.
Yeah,
exactly.
Great idea. Horribly executed. I like the
What's up with girls not wearing shoes on TV shows this year?
Hold on. Check this out. You said you got eaten by the snake, right? I don't see it through the black light, Fantasia. This is what I would have done differently. I would have painted blood dripping down my face in this mask, okay? So that way when the light hits it and I turn my head up, it looks like I'm bleeding from the snake eating me. 1, 2, I would have had somebody, if I didn't know how to paint that, paint my body on the fabric that it's being consumed by the snake. Right now it shows like a skeleton, but it really gives your skeleton, not the snake is eating you tease. It should have almost gave the vibe of desperation and help me. When you said help, I was like, okay, I don't believe it's help, like get out help. Like you sunk into the place and we took a photo and now you realize, oh my God, this white man's taking over me. Like, no, that's not what's happening. So yeah.
I also considered like, okay, so you're a snake, right? Snakes molt and shed their skin. So like you could have played with layers, could have played with the layers and the paint and then like shed the skin and then had another look. Like that would have been glamorous.
That would have been hot. As a matter as a matter of fact, literally would have sunk back into the outfit, totally threw the judges off, came out looking all kinds of gooey, crazy, whatever. And it's like, this is who you're giving. You'd been like,
and now you glowing and like
Black Lord Voldemort. Okay. Hey. Like just Avada Kedavra. There with that. Just, I don't know, but Nagini. Yeah, it could have been something else.
Yeah. Sorry, girl.
Because when this happened,
I saw the stockings on the runway and they were ripped.
They were at the toe too. It was like you fell out your sleeping bag and you were trying to get back in before your parents came into the room and saw that you were fucking around and messing up and shit. Y'all was supposed to be asleep. Mom got to work in the morning. I wasn't even supposed to have the sleepover, but you brought your friends over, didn't even tell me. And I'm not going to call all them women and tell them I'm not going to have these babies over to my house. I can host. That was my mother. I used to pop that up on her all the time.
Dion would have called every single one of the mothers.
Listen. Deborah was like, "Oh, that's perfectly fine." And then all my friends, "Your mom is so nice." Meanwhile, as soon as she's gone, come here, come here, get in the kitchen. Go ahead, pick a spoon.
What did you do?
Pick a spoon. Pick a spoon, Matthew. Pick a spoon and pick one with holes in it because you know how I operate. It's gonna be quick. You're not gonna dodge me. Oh, yeah. Deborah used to know. We used to play like that. But yeah, what's happening here? It reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode. Oh my God, this is perfect. When Rick was used, okay, so when Jerry was basically babysitting Rick and took him to that place where he can't die, and then of course Rick, Jerry gets in his feelings because he always wants to be, everyone needs to like me. He's so insecure, blah blah blah, whatever. So he's like, Rick's really just fucking with me, so I'm gonna get him back, and he ends up being like lost on the planet or whatever, and Rick has to use him as bait, and so he ends up getting eaten by something, and as he's being eaten, he's like, "Fuck you, Rick," and Rick's like, "You're just another version of," I forget, he just calls him something horrible, but it was so funny. The snake goes, "Ooh," Like the read was so bad as he's eating Jerry, he goes, ooh,
The snake.
and just keeps eating. Girl, I was like, damn, not the snake had to go, ooh, that was kind of rough, but I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna keep eating my food. Oh, this season's been weird. But yeah. Oh, wait, did we finish this before we get to Blackberry? We're gonna finish talking about this used condom. Come on, let's wrap this up. Hold on. Wait a minute, Blackberry. I'm gonna get to the Anubis. Let's go ahead and finish. Did y'all vote for Fergie? 123. 70% of y'all said, 69 said burn it. 23 said just fine. And 6% were giving it out of 123 votes. Not for me, Fantasia. I've been riding for a lot of the outfits y'all have hated. Okay. I just can't get into this one. I can't. It's like two hampers got sewn together and said snake.
It does look like two hampers.
From IKEA.
Blackberry. I was a cocoon, and then the cocoon.
Okay, like 2 Jasmine Masters rolled up there. Oh, when Jasmine came out that little hamper and say, "Wee," I said, "Yo."
I wanted her to go so much further this season, but Mama was in her own world.
Listen, I'm sorry, if I was competing against her and I was sitting in the room with her and she was like, I should stay. Oh, the way my brain would be like, hell no, I can't.
The beer, remember the beer runway? The one that when she got eliminated.
My skin gets agitated, so I had to paint this in. And I was like, so you painted in a beard line like a lot of these dudes do. I'm gonna be quiet. And hairline in too. I said, oh. Poor Kennedy's face.
And then gave her Kylie Minogue.
Let's go. Hold on, Jasmine. Oh, girl. Jasmine said, I'm gonna show. Jasmine actually did Patti LaBelle for like Kylie Minogue. Y'all don't understand. That was a Patti performance. Yeah. Okay, let's get to Blackberry giving us Anubis teas. I like this. I liked it like outside of the light. I was like, okay. I'm like, this is giving me what I want and what I need. But baby, when that light hit it, it was already well painted. Already very well painted. But when that light hit it, honey, hold on. Let me get I don't even have the polo. I'm just talking. My tummy hurts just fine. That's what I get for eating sweets too early today.
But you have
sugar-free cookies. I know. I'm really trying to be good.
Delicious.
Well, it tastes good because it's oatmeal raisin, but if it had been like something else, it probably wouldn't taste that great. But I love oatmeal raisin. When the light hit this sucker, mind you, this is, Orc's like, who are you? We don't need to hear your brand. She said, I'm the bearded Barbie? And then the face was made. I said, well, and like Barbie can do anything. I said, that answers, yeah. What you think I'm going to say when I get there? My name's Piece of Cake. What does that mean? Everything for me is going to be piece of cake. Brand. Come on. I thought this was so cool. The face especially. And I said, the teeth are there. All of the details of this are right.
This is really good looking.
Oh, and talked about, are your outfits going to make it? She said, baby, I went to school for fashion. I know how to sew.
I was like, the one girl that you should not be coming at about like being able to do things with garments is Blackberry. Like, why are we doing this?
To acting, school for fashion, all of the above. I said, don't play with us, Houstonians.
Blackberry?
Don't play with us.
That's who you want to go for?
Do not. Because when we say we can do, we do. we ready to fight. We're ready to fight. Now, yeah, Blackberry ate this up. So, yeah, I was talking about what can she do. She said everything. And that you should be concerned about. I know. I was here for hold on. Before I get to some construction paper, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Look at how it's glowing on the face. Mm-hmm. It was in the eye makeup too. Oh, it was fabulous. Out of Nilo and Blackberry, it was either of those two for me. I was like, between those two, that's where it was. Do we got 100 so far? Oh, we got 86. We need 100 in here. One person chopped this.
Voting. Somebody chopped it.
Someone did. It's at a 1% though, so that means only one person out of 91 votes.
Somebody's a hater.
Witch hunt. No. 4 more votes. Oh, that's it. It's done. We're wrapping the poll. 101, 202 votes. Wow. Oh, whoever chopped took it back. Whoever chopped it took it. And you did it at the last second. I see you. I see you. You just wanted to balance it. You wanted to balance it. They said, oh, wait, not me. Because, I can see who voted. No, I'm kidding. Am I? No, I'm kidding. But no, we have 74% giving, 24% said just fine. If we round that up, 75-25, the majority say giving. I think this was a good look. Yes, you can undo votes. You can change your vote.
I'm going to have to try that next time.
Next up is Orc Gothic.
I should have had the boot ready. Where I put my boot? I clean my room.
Oh my goodness. Someone had DW had mentioned you in another episode. Where is Dooley when you need him? Because he was referring to you picking a shoe. I said, yes, Dooley just picked up a whole shoe that's been on this earth. Okay. Man, I don't like to touch my shoes after okay? After I leave a store, I be looking at my shoes like, where is this disinfecting spray? Like, what did I carry in here? What did we think of Orgodic's outfit? And do you see, and they did mention they may not know the reference because of where they're from in their background, but this was the coolest part for me. This was the coolest part. When the lasers hit the corner, I was like, okay, that's actually fucking great, but
that's not the assignment.
it's the same. It's kind of the same. And this is supposed to be a clown, by the way.
I don't get clown.
When I saw them shoes,
I get temple guard. Why does he have lesions on his thigh?
Average Lavigne. Oh my God, I finally get to watch a live Matty-Rants. I love the name Average Lavigne. Where? Hold on, I want to give this. Get into the mug. I'm here for it. Come on, paint. That's looking like a work of art. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to anybody who's first live today. Welcome. We're having fun here.
Welcome.
We're
It's my first time.
I thought you said something completely different, and this is my way of getting myself back into
what did you think I said?
Something really gross.
Put it in chat. Put it in chat. What you? I need to say.
I don't know what it sounded like. It sounded like this. Like that's what it sounded like for a second, and I just turned and looked, and I was like. So that's why you saw me staring.
I don't understand the puzzling look. Because what?
I was like, P. Why would he say that? Some good stuff. Anywho. He was a skater boy. He said, see you later, boy. Oh my God. Now that's in my head, Average Lavigne. Crash. Oh, this reminds me. Cosmic Bowling is tonight. Ooh, lucky. I love bowling. It's fun.
Really? I hate bowling.
You hate bowling?
But there are 2 activities that make me want to fight. One of them is bowling.
What's the other one?
The karaoke.
I agree with you on karaoke. I fucking hate karaoke.
I don't want to hear you butcher my favorite song.
Because I'll just go to the Renaissance movie and do that. Okay? Because that's what we were
people
doing.
that can actually sing that go to karaoke are assholes because that's not how people are there.
Because this is me like being self-conscious of my voice, whatever, when I'm going into karaoke. We be all night. What? Like, and I'm like, yeah, we.
And then
But
y'all don't
like,
be picking songs that y'all can sing. Y'all want to do "We Belong Together" by Mariah Carey, and I'll be like, girl, like.
I think the next time I do karaoke, if I'm forced into it, I'm going to pick a Toni Braxton song and do Toni Braxton's voice the entire way through. And just take it just like that. You know, like that, girlfriend. I don't think but no, that's Christina. But you married. No, I could do Christina. Hold on, my bad.
I do Todrick.
But stronger, Todrick. White man. Yeah. Excuse me.
Jamar finna send us hate mail.
Jamar stay as a trash panda. It's okay. All right. Listen. Good for him. Because 72% say it's a chop, 18% say just fine, 8% are giving the look. Shout out to the organic fans in the live chat. I know y'all be in the comments later dragging me, telling me I'm a hater. I get it. I know. No one love somebody a lot. They can do no wrong, and I completely understand that. I've been in that mentality and mindset before. I had to get over that, but I get it. And you may also think this is amazing for whatever reason. Why were you stiffing your feet?
I don't understand.
I was so confused. I wanted a lot for work in this moment, but I was like,
I just don't understand what was happening.
The way you deliver on this sandwich quiver, the way you slice up this turkey fucked up. We got this ham all way down. Y'all, I'm so sorry, y'all. That song is going to be random for you, but Dooley knows exactly why I started singing it. You make me feel I like my tax bracket's real.
Insurance they come through. I gotta make it boo.
It can be fraud because his name is Todd. I can't.
Why?
Cock.
Oh no! Schlong. That lamp came from his spirit, y'all. That came from his soul. That came from Ginger in his soul.
Oh goodness. Oh my God.
I don't pay.
Yes, I don't pay. I work. I don't say dick. I say cock. Because it's on socks. I don't tip. I take. Yes, come on. Taylor Swift, save me now. Taylor Swift, save me now.
Long back. No
thighs. Long back. No thighs. Long back. Oh, did we end this? Did we end that poll? We did. Let's get to Cynthia. I hope y'all are having a good time. Woo, make some noise. Hit that heart if you can see that heart in your live chat. I'm cackling over here, so I'm having a blast. Just remember, please don't send hate to anybody that we talk about today. This is simply just commentary and critiques, nothing to be presented in a malicious fashion whatsoever. They all work for free. I guess that's all. Levy. Ooh.
Don't send me no refund requests. That Cameo not free. Free.
I wrote these down 3 months in advance. Vance.
Like, girl.
Okay, Cynthia Doll's outfit.
I guess there's room for everyone.
I'm very happy Victoria saw Aura Monsters in this, the Oblina commentary from the mouth down for sure. When she removes that even. So yes, I don't like this with the lights on.
Correct.
I prefer it when the lights are off and she was serving black effect. It actually gave something with the teeth glowing and all that. The wig is, but like, you know, I could get what they were going for in this, but I was here for this presentation when we had the mouth and the spit with the glowing and how it came down. I was like, okay, Cynthia, I like that. I hated it in the light though.
I mean, spit also makes me want to fight, but this was a cool effect.
It was. When she did that and went right into the light, just Cynthia, I'm telling you, if other decisions were made, maybe would have been a different day. Because there were elements where I'm like, yes, this actually eats. And in other parts, I was like, no, not at all. Not even close.
Swap the wig.
About it really don't give no kind of horror house tease ride. Yes, you seem like you'd want people to go inside, and we're outside giving you money to then tell us not to touch the folks when we're walking through. This is why I don't know houses anymore, because I swing when I get scared. I don't cower. I activate. So that's why I don't go to no haunted house anymore, because I hit somebody the last time I went.
That's precisely why I don't go to haunted houses.
Child, and then people were trying to get me pushed out before I could finish the ride. I said, no, I paid my 30. I'm going through here. But I said, don't get that close next time, because it was a chainsaw. And that shit sounded like it was right here. So when you get here, my elbow, bam, man broke his nose, apparently. I'm not held responsible for that. So, bloop. Should have got so close. I don't do kind of stuff like that. Because in real life, though, we fighting. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to say just fine for this. Believe it or not, I'm going to say just fine, only because I like presentation. Presentation was there. The outfit's like, but I liked her presentation once the lights went out. I was like, ooh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. And how the eyes in the mouth.
So you would save Cynthia and put Fantasia in the bottom. With Orth.
I think all three should have been in the bottom.
I agree. I thought this was going to be all right, girl, well, y'all figure it out. They was going to throw
the three of y'all are safe, and the three of y'all are in the bottom. And that's what I thought
genuinely
was
what I thought was going to happen. So when they started calling placements and moving people around, I was like, hold on, wait, how y'all go? What?
Because, Fantasia sat up there and her feet, not shoes, her feet. And I couldn't believe it. I said, this is just like the bungee jumping challenge. Are they saying that she wasn't able to do this because of the squares and her outfit? Is that why we're making these decisions? Like, I'm confused. So, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, neither who. Ooh.
This was really good.
Probably my favorite look they've done all season. Before we get to Cynthia Doll, 52%, just fine, 37% chop, and 10% giving out of 100 votes. Thank you. Let's get to Nido Hudo X. I tried to get all up in your mind. Mind. So I like to sing sometimes when I'm typing. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't run away from this.
What?
I mean, the knife pain, yes. But from an initial viewpoint of me in the movie, And it's like, oh, hell. Someone save me. The bodysuit's giving. And I was a little jealous of the doll that was given what was giving. So low key. Low key. Quan, let's see, that's what I'm saying. I was like, oh, okay.
That makes me feel concerned for both of you.
You should always be concerned.
Right?
You should always be concerned for me.
Y'all gonna be all right?
I'm a Libra with a Virgo rising and a Gemini moon. You should always be concerned for me. I'm at emotional conflict all the time. He wants to be perfect. He wants to be fair, but he also wants to think of himself. Yeah, I take that pink. Oh, no.
Matt loves pink.
I would
give Matt that pink. Everybody said Matt that pink.
Oh my God.
DM Matt all the pink.
Oh my God. Only if they're beautiful glowworms. Oh my God.
Send Matt that pink. I
like mushrooms. Okay, listen. I tried to get all up in your butt. I have to go home. I am in my house. Okay, let's move on.
The call that's coming from inside the house.
I wanted to.
See, it just came in too.
Oh, and texted too. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. No. I thought it was cool. This was really interesting. This takes the Hello Kitty head to another level of insanity. There were so many props with this. Normally when they go big, it's too much, but this was kind of like a smorgasbord of like all the good shit. Even when the black light happened, it looked insane. Insane. The slime was used perfectly. I'm not going to post the pictures of what they were doing with the thing and what was done, but it was, yeah, the meow, the glowing mouth, all of the, oh yeah. Now, why is one eye on a volume of 5 and the other one's on a volume of 12?
Horizontal, one is diagonal.
Like the field of vision for you must be incredible.
Some girls are born with it.
I'm telling you, them contact lenses were running as fast as really.
Okay, whose contacts ran faster, her or Victoria?
It had to be Victoria's because of how red the sea was. Like I'm talking about, bitch, they were crossing the desert, honey, 40 days and 40 nights kind of stuff. What is this poll giving? What are we at for the poll right now? 81%. Of course the giving is there.
Somebody voted chop. One person, 2 people voted chop.
What makes it a chop for you? Are you not into musculaire? Are you not a bar reader? You know, it's this doesn't work for you. You don't want a little Goku, like you don't want that big body man. I'm just saying, but y'all can chop it if you want to. It's okay. It's however you feel. I think it's fabulous. I thought it was crazy, and the presentation was insane. Throb helped them be masculine.
Allegedly.
What if it was Andrew Tate that did it?
On that note,
whew. Yikes. Here is my only thing.
They got to put him under the president. He's ruined so many lives.
Love the photo shoot. I was hoping the look a black light would be more different than the initial look. Oh yeah, because it was definitely the same.
I hear that
thing for sure. It just looked really cool in black light. So yeah, I could understand that commentary.
I hear that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I keep thinking the poll is in StreamYard and it's back on YouTube every time. I just feel like, where is it? Okay, so 81% say giving, 16% say just fine. 1%. I didn't give you a chance to take it back. 1% chopped it. Witch hunt. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this was my favorite next to blackberries for the evening for sure. Even Throb, I thought was like, okay, like these were very interesting. The other 3, They wanted them to get a little messy, Dooley. They said, y'all need to say who should go home and why. Who would you have
I don't
said?
think they thought about who. Who would I have said? No tea, no shade. I also would have voted for Fantasia. Particularly, the costume was falling apart.
Yeah, I would have gave multiple answers. I would have given multiple.
I could have also read Ortho. Like Orthogonic could also got read.
I would have been like, okay, so you're asking who I think should go home? Bet. Orc and Fantasia. Fantasia because y'all have been carrying her. Yes, you have. And Orc because, well, y'all have seen them in different white faces throughout the entirety of the season. So I'd like for you to make a decision where you say you don't know who Blackberry is, you don't know who this person is, but yet we've seen this person come out as different forms of sperm and ghost every week. Okay, so that's who I would say needs to go home. I said, well, why not Cynthia? Because you're going to send her home today. That'd be my answer. Real talk, dumb too. Why not Cynthia? Because you're going to send her home today. Now what? I can't say Throb. She's immune. Like, what are we doing with that?
Because at the point, it don't matter.
That's why
Blackberry damn near won the challenge. So why am I talking about Blackberry?
Right. So to say Throb's name would be dumb at this point because it's like, okay, they're already not up for consideration today. So that opinion won't matter. Maybe later, but like it'll just be a point to be used against you. Why would you say my name when you knew I wasn't up for elimination or I couldn't be exterminated? Yeah, that'd be a whole moment. A whole moment. So, I'm focusing on these folks who I feel like have been doing well, but not doing as good as they think they've been doing, is how I would look at this. I think Blackberry's coming into their own throughout the competition. The looks have been getting better and better. Nita Hoodoo has really presented very interesting concepts and looks. Throb is a little bit of a dick nugget, but like I can enjoy some of Throb's looks. And
dick nugget.
And Cynthia, I wouldn't take as the competitor. I'd take her as someone who may be entertaining, but would be pushed off or not win at all, ever in this situation. So I wouldn't say their name. I'll give it to Fantasia because y'all over here letting this lady come over here and give you all kinds of halfway through looks. Nope. And then the Orc pops up. This man's been saran wrapping his face and walking in flats the entire competition. All right. Like, I hear you. And guess what? What they do is amazing. Orc is amazing at what they do.
Like Fantasia now, the top three are in the middle of the screen.
In my opinion, I agree.
It's right in the middle of the screen.
I agree with Dooley. For me, it's Throb, Nito, Hoodoo, and Blackberry.
And who they give it to from there, I can't tell you because
Right now, Neo has a little bit more of a lead with 2 wins. I think to Throb and Blackberry having 1. Yeah. So, and it's not, again, not to shade the Fantasia Gaga fans, the Orgotic fans, the Cynthia Troll Dolls. That would be a great fan name for them. My Troll Dolls. Oh, or Skippers. I don't know what you want to do with your life, girl. Do whatever you want to do. Anywho. But like, yeah, at this point, from what I have seen, from what I think when it comes to the last floor show, these 3 would probably do something different a piece. It'd be interesting. And I think about it with Orc, I feel like it's going to be the same look in different like hues of taupe.
It's a palette swap.
Very that. And then like with Fantasia,
I was going to say also, so if they do the thing that they did for Titans and they have each of the contestants put together like a floor show presentation, like I know that the people in the middle here are going to give me 3 very different productions and they're all going to be very like well thought out and it's going to give. And so like, that's not to say that the other 3 on stage won't give based upon what's been presented in the competition. I don't know what a final performance looks like from those people.
I would have more. I'd have more faith in this middle group. And Des, I see the question where you feel like they're kind of not giving Fantasia all the critiques they should be giving her, or they're being nicer to her than say they have been other people. I'm at this point going to say I agree with you. Especially because she was safe this week, and I was like, absolutely not. That outfit was coming apart. Them feet were exposed, holes and all, and it was not the full. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. And you know what, Mia? To this point, we still haven't seen Orc give Dragula glamour, and that is one of the categories.
True.
While you talking about horror and film,
true, Mia.
Okay. Glamour, horror.
That is
film.
The
3 tenets.
Good point. The people in the middle have given us all of the Dragula tenets.
And as Orc has been always talking about, you don't represent Dragula because you're not horror and filth. You keep forgetting glamour. And they were mad at Sigourney Beaver for serving glam. But a lot of the other girls couldn't. Oh, is that why?
But they couldn't. They couldn't give glamour. On the runway, you said that you could give glamour, but it's giving more camp.
And it's interesting. These
are
1,000
times more creative.
Really good points. Really good points, y'all, in the audience here for y'all talking about this. Again, not to take away from any of their talent because they're all talented people, but just to say in this competition with a lot of people talking some cash shit in the confessionals. Where is your card? Where is that? I haven't seen Fantasia's filth yet. And if it's throwing up on your boobs, I'm gonna just tell y'all. That's not gonna give it what it's not gonna be. If it's also to do with plastic surgery, nope, you already did it.
Winner drank a pail of dirty mop water, baby. That's not enough.
Real mop water, and bitch confirmed that with me.
It was like, hey yo, give me that bucket right there. Bring it over here.
Asked for the bucket, literally on set, and used it with their prop. And oh my god, never. I would
They had Landon Sider eat a jar of spiders during episode 1 of his season. Excuse me, like, baby, that's not enough.
Was it
baby?
James
The season
Majesty?
2 finale it was in the desert. Like, baby.
I'm trying to remember. Was it Melissa B. Fierce or James Majesty that literally had with a crucifix and on stage, and they were pumping it up in them? Like, I forget which one.
That was James Majesty.
That was James Majesty. I can't. I'm trying to remember which one of them. I think it may have been James. I remember watching.
I think so.
I mean, it was Melissa. Okay, all right.
It was Melissa.
So. It was Melissa.
Girl, it's all merging together in my brain.
I was like, which? So it was one of them two. One of my firecrackers, because Melissa was the firecracker of the season 1 for me, and then for season 2 with James Majesty, that was the other firecracker. There's always that one. Yeah, James did do food. I remember now. Yep. See, I remember.
Oof. Ages ago.
Girl,
we on season 5.
That okay, and HD. All right, listen. Wins the second challenge. Hey, Nidra. Nero wins the second. This is their second win for them on episode 7. A very crucial time to win this, going into the top 5 here, looking amazing. So, and it was also, they were appreciative for the win, especially for the journey of going through masculinity and femininity, especially as queer youth. It was a very relatable moment in conversation that happened right there. So shout out to me. I was like, okay, very deep moment. Now, you could have told me, all right, all 3 of you are going to be I swear to God, that's how that should have happened. So, all of you are for extermination. No.
I would have gave the first person out the maze. You would have been good. The other 2 would have had to do best 2 out of 3. And then somebody would have had to go home.
The immediate redo. The first.
And if neither of y'all make it through, both of y'all going home. So like,
hello.
I was very, very surprised at the decision that was made. I thought they all were going to have to participate.
And it's not like she had trouble getting off the stage because she didn't have no shoes on. So when I tell you them feet were, I was like, yeah, I bet. Don't give them
shuffling.
She's like, do not give them the opportunity to change their mind because Kermit Tall Frog may turn around and say, come back here. And it's just not going to work. Okay.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Can I be honest? This is contrived to me. This is stupid.
You think so?
I don't give one fuck. Why are you still coming for me, Throb?
They said, baby, if you want to stay here, you need a storyline, so you better go talk to somebody else.
I don't care. You're not doing well. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, hold on. I don't care. Like,
I would have been like, Buck you. I got to get some points on the board. I can't worry about you right now. I need to worry about me.
I'm like, where were you when JK needed someone to talk to feel better than when we were talking about somebody going through all of that? Anywho, y'all, they're looking for drama. I'm not interested in this. I don't care.
Don't care.
Throb doesn't give me aggressive energy or like a threat anyways, because every time Throb drags somebody and they address Throbby, I'm just playing the game. I'm not doing anything wrong here. You're my target right now, but like
right now,
I'm not friends with anybody in this competition. But then meanwhile, we'll have these other moments of I like them for this and I respect them for that. And it gets all in there until this kind of shit happens. And I do not care. I don't care. And it was you nodding this head and turning this way for me that just really, now I'm looking at the outfit itself. Now we're really, look at the lighting. Look at this.
Okay, man. So you have to watch one program. Are you watching the relationship with Orgotic and Neo, or are you watching the drama with Throb and Fantasia? You got to pick one program though.
Is that a poll? That sounds like a poll. Oh my God.
You got to watch one.
Start a poll. Which one you watching?
Which one you watching?
Which one you watching? Okay, Fantasia versus Throb or Neo X Orc. Why is it want to have it wants me to put an A before it's so bad. That's a poll.
Not third option. Ray.
Yeah, the remaining storylines we have left to work with are both boring as shit, and that's my problem. I'm not gonna. I can't deny. Yes, it is. We all kind of clocked this. Now that JK's gone, what are they going to talk
no more
about?
Stories.
And now here, Fantasia is just now speaking up louder about Throb, bringing up their name on episode 1 and questioning them. We're on episode 7, and she want to get to the beef now.
If that wasn't being hashed out episodes 1 through 3,
I'm over here looking at, two pinched noses, just having a conversation about, okay, so that's not what I said, because Throb is not going to throw it back at you, Fanny. That's the problem.
Not in that same way, yeah.
Because if they threw it back at you, this would have been entertaining, but it's like you're trying to wake up somebody who has probably already said to themselves, I'm winning this competition. In my mind, I think Throb thinks that they've got this in the bag. I think they thought it for a while. I think the whole I'm nervous bit, I don't believe it.
Sandbagging.
Ooh, spades. She's lying. They're gonna don't go kneel. Blind bit.
Oh, I'll go. If my hand is trash, I might go double kneel, and y'all can be mad because I'm gonna pull that.
This was funny though,
because clearly,
you said your whole name. But
also the bucket hat, the silhouette,
right.
You silly.
We can tell from them strong shoulders what you're holding. So it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. Chris, I'd rather watch a Mary Cherry show. And then everybody in the chat needs yours. Hey, Chris, hey, let's keep this cool. Well, did you watch it on Hulu? Because they're on something on Hulu. I mean, they weren't supposed to be there, but they got there. It would have been a much better episode.
We love a third alternate.
Because you've been sitting on. I got chose for but did you? Not the first round draft pick. Oh my God. Jesus. I thought a Klan member was coming at me, Dooley. Oh my God. No. Jesus. This looks like a Republican lawmaker right here. My God. A justice of the Supreme Court right here. Clarence Thomas. Ooh. That's what Clarence Thomas sees in his mirror every day.
That's what he would like. What he would like to see.
Please go look him up. Please, to make that joke even funnier, please go look up Clarence Thomas and see it. This is what he sees himself as.
I mean, it gives Clarence his wife.
Oh, hey, dude. Hey.
Since you want to sell your vote.
So your foundation is whiteout? Like, that's what this gives. Like,
it looks like plaster.
It do. It looked like one time for the that Nile video. Oh.
Yeah, this okay, it's the Mrs. Doubtfire transformation at the beginning when they first like
and all he asked for was a pearl necklace, and this is what he got.
And that's what he got.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is not great. Sorry.
Thank you. It's giving the after shot from a scary movie. But yes,
the behind the scenes.
This is Anna Faris flying into the air during that scene in the first movie. Anna Faris. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, look. Silly. It looks like Michael Scott trying to put his face in this wet cement outside of his jaw. Oh, folk, that Office episode was so funny. He's like, there's wet cement. We got to put something there so they can remember me by. Not my hand. Everyone does that. Puts his face in it. And then went back to go look at that's my face. It's just some random
literal shenanigans.
I fucking love that show so much, I swear. Okay, not Terry Crews and Cats.
Oh no!
Oh, Terry
now that's wife. A good read.
That's actually Terry Crews.
That's a good read.
My goodness. It feels like they're gonna write like "get well soon" on his face or something.
Because it's a cast.
Like he about to go to school. Hey everybody, what happened? I fell off my bike. Y'all remember in school when that person used to come in and they had broke something and that was the conversation for the week, and then no one gave a fuck after that. Afterwards, bitch, a stinky ass cast. And you have all the old
smells and it itches.
I remember when I had a hairline fracture, I didn't get to get a cast. I got a boot. I was so angry. I'm like, they can't sign a boot.
I've had a boot.
Oh my God. I was walking through school looking crazy. Click, 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 click. But I was varsity track, so nobody treated me bad. They were just like, oh, hurry up and get better soon because we need you to run. I'm like, yeah. Oh, they kissed. I feel like it's a combination of like you say, plaster and like hot breath, like or just going into one mouth. I don't know. Oh no, I don't know if they both even brush their teeth. God bless those babies. Y'all better exchange the ginger. The toe is pointed though. It's good.
I did not need this. This also didn't look like exactly what I imagined in my head when they told me what it was.
Can I tell you what I just thought of? And I hope I'm not wrong for saying this. Do you think Neo, before Orc went to the extermination, said, "Don't cry for me, Argentina"? I'll do it. First of all, that was fucking hilarious. Second of all, fuck y'all. Third of all, I'm sorry. But fourth of all, that was great. Thank you. Okay. I'm corny and I stand by it. Okay. I stand by it. Corn flakes for breakfast. Okay. Now I want to watch that movie. No, I don't. Do I want to watch Evita tonight? No, I don't watch Evita tonight. What is today? Tuesday?
It's Tuesday.
There's new reindeer games on tonight. That's what I need to watch. Yeesh. I remember, sorry, y'all, that song. As a kid, they played that trailer so much. Patty. Hey, Veronica's rolling in her grave. I know. But like, remember when Madonna got that role and everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? But no one said anything because it was the 90s. So
Because it was
right. I remember being a kid and they played that trailer before. We used to see the movies a lot. They would play the whole "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." Like, I mean, oh my God. It just was over and 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 over. And that's the only thing I know of that movie. And I saw it one time. But that's the only part I know. That's it. That's it. Madonna. You talk about Beyonce being a bad actress. We have Madonna. Okay. Except for, oh, wait a minute. No, A League of Their Own. She was great. That was a good movie.
I think I saw that once. I think.
You know what, Rosie O'Donnell before she was not likable?
Yikes.
You remember Harriet the Spy?
I do remember Harriet the Spy.
Rosie made me cry in that movie so much. I wanted to be my nanny. It's like, oh my God. I'll never shit talk Evita because without the movie, we wouldn't have Ray of Light. Okay. Good point. Good point. Good point. Ray of Light was a good album. Okay. Let's see here. I had that orange V8. Oh, bring me back, Lamorris. Bring me back. Oh, good stuff. All Nickelodeon videos had the orange tape. If it wasn't orange, you bought a bootleg. All right, y'all. The Extermination Challenge has them going through 10,000 volts of electricity that is going to hit this floor and make it white hot. And they have to go across the floor to the finish line, or at least get to the end of it without passing out. And if they were to pass out, they're automatically exterminated. Now, I want to remind y'all that Cynthia Dahl and Orgotic are in this situation. Cynthia said, I don't want immunity. And also inferred that JK was a punk for tapping out of the birth session. I just want to be clear before I make my point further, because Orc went through the whole thing. Beep, 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 done. Finished, okay?
I was very curious as to what stopped Cynthia from finishing.
Maybe it was her cheap wig that was frying from the electricity. And things that aren't real they catch on fire faster. And that could have had more heat to the brain. Because when I tell you, figure
it out.
And I'm thinking, so here's my question. I said, okay, so is the floor full of like currents that are electric? And is that how this is operating to where they would go into this? Because I didn't understand the whole passing by sort of bit. Have a good night, Patty. Take care. I'll see you Friday for Canada's Drag Race. Yes. We didn't see you go across the beginning of the end of this. So for me, I'm like, you just said that this person was a punk and didn't finish it. So wouldn't you be the same one? This was a lot.
It was a lot.
We knew who was going home regardless.
We knew who was going home regardless.
That is the point. That is the end of this structure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night. No, but for real though, that at the end of the day, Cynthia Doll had no wins. The track record wasn't wrecking, and the Boulay brothers killed her in a fun house.
Now she's trapped in forever.
Maddie on Reddit, Cynthia said, I would never give up on an extermination challenge, just leaving it here. That's not.
She can tell us.
Tell us more. That's not an answer. You just said you would never give up, but we saw different. So what happened?
So did you?
You want to stay in that NDA or not? Because you're not going to stay in it and then give a little light. No. I need you to tell us what happened. You saw how Coco had to dodge my question. Dolly, you are good for it because you was a because I was trying to pull. That's what you do as someone who went for school for journalism, but still at the same time, I don't want to know. It's none of my business. I'm just telling you what I saw. It looked like you quit. If you never do that, okay. But I saw different. I saw you not pass the finish line. Did you pass out though? Because that's not quitting. That's just you passing out. Because that could have happened. You could have passed out. Or they told you to pass out. Is that what happened? Were y'all acting? Because your acting was better than Orgotic, so you should have stayed. As far as zaps are concerned. Any last thoughts on Cynthia?
No.
Thank you, Julie. All right, let's continue. Yeah.
No.
We're finished with that. We're wrapping up that last little poll too. What you watching? Fantasia versus Throb. More of you wanted to see versus Neo versus or not Neo versus Neo X Orc. Neo X Orc. I'm sorry. Like Freddy versus Jason. What is this? Okay, I guess y'all like dramas.
I guess.
Light scripts. Or was it a race? They said it was whoever got there first, would be considered the winner. But if anybody at any point in time passed out, they would be automatically eliminated. Or if, what's the other word I'm looking for here? Oh, he's ready for me to feed him. I'm sorry, y'all. My whole train of thought left me. I could feel my cat staring me down.
I am also starving. Remember, I came here from work.
He must be talking to you through me. I turned my head and he did one of these with his feet. All right, now I let you get on this video without feeding me at the normal 6:30 time frame, Matt. It's 9 now. What are you doing? I'm making the money to feed your bitch ass. Okay, sorry, baby. All right, no, but let's wrap this up.
Wrong species.
Okay, I got you, love. I got you. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. Cynthia was going home. As far as I'm concerned with the rest of the season, I'm still entertained and impressed, and I'm enjoying this. Oh, I know you're not up and hold on.
Not corporate popping up at the end of
now. You have had the log in cornbread. I know you are not
popping up at the end. Cornbread.
Are we talking about how JK is gone? So Throb decided to put her hate towards another dark-skinned contestant. Oop, I ain't mean to type that. Damn, autocorrect. If you had been here earlier, you would have caught wind of that conversation. Nymphia wins that conversation.
But the Nymphia wins.
But bitch, I have given you the login. Where have you been? You could have showed up. What? That's, you know what, Cornbread, we're going to plan something, sister. We're going to plan something. We're going to plan something. How dare you? See, I told y'all Cornbread was supposed to come through. Damn. No. But next week. Okay. Oh, hold on. We're going to put this up. Everyone hold her accountable.
Right.
She'll do what she wants anyways.
Right.
I love you, sis.
All right.
You'll do what you want anyways. But you say next week. Let's do next week then.
Right.
Let's do next week.
Next week.
Okay then. Listen. Yeah, we talked about it. We had a conversation about it. JK's gone, so people are just trying to find something to do. Right now, for me, Throb is passive aggressive in their approach with everybody while simultaneously professionals like acting like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. As much as I love Fantasia, this outfit was a chop this week. And it was like, I think you looking for entertainment too. So you were trying to get Throb to get in an argument. And Throb wanted to, oh no, Peter Pan, like Throb gave me Peter Pan energy, bitch. Just, oh no, I would never do that. I mean to grab you from your bedroom as a child and take you to Neverland. Like it's giving that energy. And Orc sitting over there in different forms of whiteface. I'm kidding.
Not this.
I'm kidding.
Not this.
Looking like he's taking some of that silly putty he used to get as a kid and just change it into different forms of faces. It's getting on my nerves just a tad bit. It's Team Blackberry all day, every day. Houston, Texas, baby. But Nita Hulu X, I'm also like, yeah, if she would, I can see it. It's there. It's giving. So that's how it feels right now with this season. Cynthia's gone, so I can't do that voice anymore.
No more Cynthia voice.
But Julie.
No more Cynthia voice.
Damn, I'm going to miss doing that.
Done now.
Just like when Miss J. So left the competition and she told the girls, the dolls, that the doll domination is upon us. And I was not eliminated. I eliminated myself. Fucking love it. I fucking love it. I love it.
That's exactly how very staccato.
Oh, very that.
Very
The girls. Cat was so aggressive with me. I didn't understand why she punched me like that. What? Or just hold on, but then the acting challenge. That baby was screaming. I'm sorry. I love her so much. I love her, but the way she talks, I swear it just embedded in me. I was like, I live for this bitch. All right, let's wrap this up. Julie is hungry, and that is a bare face of hunger right now. That is the come on, Matt. And I'm like, yeah.
Girl, Levin's play.
My kitchen right here.
Starving.
Never. We're gonna last.
Haven't eaten since 2:00.
So you're doing good on your diet, work. Okay, just taking a couple of breaths of air, and that's 5
calories. I have hams in my face. I'm not on a diet.
Oh. All right. So booty, rocking everywhere. Dooley social medias, please.
Linktree.com/Dooley__know that. It's all there.
You can find all of my information. No, I'm just playing. You can find all of my stuff in the about section for my channel with the Patreon. Check my reactions. I be talking shit. My reactions. Patreon reactions, Bookable and Cameo, merch at dragqueenmerch.com, all that stuff. Cornbread, they need to take that microaggressive energy and put it towards their prop fails every time they microaggressively speak of prop breaks.
That's funny. I mean,
is that reparations? Is that what that is? What if that's the ancestral curse? Do you hear me?
It could be.
Every time you come against those who are blessed by the ancestors, you will lose.
I said no weapons formed against me shall prosper. The weapons may not be prospering. They may not be prospering.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. That whole paw went in my mouth. I have to wash my face 20 times now. Me and Bob Bouchard are gonna have a good night. Dooley's gonna get something to eat. I will see y'all Friday for Candace Drag Race. Until next time. And Cornbread, we'll see you next week on here.
Bye, Cornbread.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye, Liam. Good night.
Yes, femininity. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Listen.